my son only got one. We who are young should now take a stand. Don't run from the violence of women and men. For what you know is right. Most of your life can be out of sight. Withdraw from the darkness and look to the light. Everyone free and be supposed to be. We just keep on keeping on. Minute we flow among us. Keep on. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. You got to move on up there. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. Some years back I remember still in my mental well. I made this one. It never was wrong about what's wrong. Today in sorrow, we got joy tomorrow. Keep on, keep it on. Keep on, keep on, keep it on. Keep on, we just keep it on. And there's still another faith war and trust when we keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. We got
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Sorry about the internet connections. I think help may be on the way. Uh, if anybody wants to come up, I'll share the link. If I can get New Buck out of the bed and come up and talk, his internet, he can play videos and the internet not lag. But at least I can say I tried and I'm not some, at least I can say I tried. At least I didn't go down as a quitter. We kept on keeping on. If you want to come up, hi, Rod. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? World famous. It's my bro right there. Martin's daddy says this Dr. Shit Stains channel. Uh, Dr. Blowhard, some people call me. That's up to you, man. What's up, Mustard Squirrel? You're welcome, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I just got the wild hair. Figured I'd go live. Uh, yeah, I sent him the link. I'll call his ass. Hey, what's up, Paula?
Oh hell, I gotta unmute myself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Ah, got your mic mute there. I see now. Yeah, I'm not wanting anybody to block anybody unless it's necessary. This is the land of the free, America. We got free speech. We can say what we want.
Ain't that the fucking
The only
truth?
way I know if somebody has a problem with somebody, the only way I know is to talk about it and get over it. I
Indeed,
mean,
sir.
what's the
Indeed.
point in living life with a grudge? I don't get it.
I can't. Look. I
But I
can't hold a
guess
grudge
it
to
makes
save
for
my
good
life, dude.
entertainment.
I've never been able to. Can you hear me all right,
You there,
or is it
Paula?
low?
Or is this my internet that's shitty? Somebody let me
Well,
know in the
no.
chat. They can
Let me
hear me
check.
or
Let
they
me
hear
check my
Paula.
internet. Let
What's
me check
going
it right
on?
quick. I can check. I can check your internet. Hold on. You should be good. You're stable. Everything's stable right now. Can you hear me all right?
Uh,
Am I low?
Charlie, you still in here, man? Can you hear me or what's up? Okay, is
I
Paula
hear. I
talking?
hear you great. I hear you great.
I don't know if it's an internet connection or if it's mine or if it's hers or
I
what's
see
going on right
him.
now.
Can you not hear me at all,
Yeah, none
Charlie?
of that shit. Yeah, like say what you want to say. Like I don't really care. I mean, I don't want people to block anybody for saying their opinion, but whenever it comes to that type of shit, I don't want to be attached to it. I don't want to be involved at all.
Can you hear me at all?
I, there, no matter who you like or don't like, no matter what side you're on or whatever, there's lines of honor, and everybody has honor in them. Some people have no honor, but most people have honor enough not to cross that line between each other just because they don't agree with the same thing. It's crazy. I didn't hear Paula. What's going on? Sorry, Paula. Maybe try to hit the link again. Sorry for the technical issues. I need to get them fixed somehow, I guess.
Can you hear me this time, darling?
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly. Can you hear me? And look, I went to the YouTube side and
Why
I can
can't I
hear
hear
me on
you?
YouTube. I don't know.
Oh,
It's something
my
you got
bad. My
set.
my bad. My
It's
bad.
something set on your
I'm
side, darling.
I'm stoned. I'm
No, I'm getting
stoned.
stoned as fuck too. So it's cool. It's
Blame it.
cool. We're
Blame
good.
it. Blame that technical. Blame that technical difficulty on the weed.
Well, I was gonna tell you, if you have the link to your video you want to play, just drop it in the back, and I'll pull it up for you.
All right. I kind of
That way it'll
forgot
pull
what
off
next.
my internet.
Yeah, that's what New Buck was supposed to come up, and that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I figured that's who
Leech
you
off
had coming
him.
up with some rich.
Yeah, I like Rich. I like talking to Rich.
Hell yeah, man. He's a cool dude. I like the shit out of him. Charlie D's
cool
in
with
the
that?
house. Did you put it in the back for me?
It seems like everybody's crying anymore on YouTube. People.
Man, they do get a little bit target.
It's all I hear anymore.
I guess
is
they get
cry,
triggered, or I don't know what does it. I don't know if it's moon phases or
yeah.
they're batshit crazy anyway, or
I mean, it's just it's probably why we fit in with them.
darling,
We're just not as batshit crazy as others.
Well, you don't get this far in life without being touched with a little something. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have something, some anxiety, depression, post-traumatic. I promise you'll be touched by something. Don't worry.
If you major trust issues. Major
I haven't met one person yet that doesn't have an issue. I mean, not one. Maybe a baby, a child. They don't have many issues, but but if you live long enough in the world,
everybody has their flaws.
Well, I think
it's
the world
just,
it's environmental. I think a lot of
some people have good intentions, and some people, like I never try to come at people. Even as ruthless as I can get towards people like Square, I never try to come out of it as a place of hate. I'm just being honest.
Can't do it either. I just can't do it either, dude. As much as I don't like that little faggot, I just can't. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a girl I graduated with and she got I think she got laced with the fake pill, and I wouldn't have really ever called her a drug addict. Like, she obviously ventured around. I would have never looked at her as like a druggie, though, if that makes sense. But she died today, and I think that's how.
Oh, Jesus.
But it just makes me wonder, how people like Square, like.
I truly believe. Second. Okay.
But how do people like Square like survive, and then you got people like that girl that died, and you never would have expected it. Like, she don't think deserved it, but like Square, it you'd see it coming with Square, like he's like a leech in a way, like he just.
Well, I mean, just think about there's people out there that have kids that are gone.
She had 2 kids
every day. They're worried about that shit. If somebody's gonna die, if their child's gonna die, they're gonna get a call about OD or.
They found her face down first in a pool, in her grandma's pool. Yeah, well, they took her to Cabell Huntington Hospital, kept her alive on a ventilator for so long, and then she finally passed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus!
But it's just crazy, how people like Square just survive on.
Do you know what I think drug use really is?
I think it's like a war with boredom.
I think it's a symptom. It initiates as a symptom of some type of bigger issue. And then it becomes, once they use it as a crutch, use it as a coping skill when it's not appropriate.
You're right.
That's when it becomes a full-blown addiction because, like children, how children, they do self-harming behaviors, cutting themselves, all that bullshit. Well, all that is a behavioral problem until you turn the age of 18. When you turn the age of 18, that shit is no longer behavioral. It's an addiction.
I'll admit, I was young and dumb, and I've put a few holes in some walls and raged and got mad. But I never one time in my entire life thought about taking a knife and cutting myself.
Me neither. I would hurt somebody else first. I'm one of those. No
Like
words
that
of
just
suicide. It's homicide.
that never sounded like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
Like that just sounded straight out dumb. Like if you like, why the fuck would you cut yourself? Like people
I
find
couldn't hurt
enjoyment out of.
somebody.
Supposedly, people find enjoyment out of doing it. You know, like
No, you have to think about it like this though. How much pain, emotional pain must they be in order to
right.
do that to
But I've been in
themselves?
some pretty dark places though, and
I
I
feel you.
never like. I mean, I would rather just take a shotgun and blow my head off.
Well,
Like, what's
that's
the
I
point
think
in
that's the
cutting
man
yourself?
in you, but
What's the point in cutting myself? Like, it just don't make a bit of
it's
sense.
the relief of the pain. They're in some type of emotional pain, and the only way to get it a relief from it is to cause physical pain. So they're not
Yeah,
focused on that emotional,
yeah.
and
You ever watch
tragic.
Ricky Bobby?
Who?
Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights.
Yeah,
You ever watch that
yeah,
movie?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know that part when they're in the hospital and they're
Mhm.
like, "Come on, Ricky, come, you're good, man. What, and you can walk or whatever." And he had that like emotional breakdown. He took that knife and he stabbed himself in the leg with it.
Oh, holy shit!
You
Yeah, I
remember
did
that
think
part?
that. Yeah, I do. And when you said it, yeah, I don't watch much TV, but yeah, I did watch that.
Oh, that was a movie.
Yeah, I know.
But that's just what it kind of reminds me of, though. You know what I mean? Like he just had that
Mhm.
emotional response. You know what I
What's
mean?
that dude's name that was in it? I see his curly head.
And then he after he stabbed himself, he realized he really could feel out of his legs. That's, that movie was hilarious, wasn't it?
It was. I love to
Hey,
laugh, and that's really all I care about. You know, education is fun. You know, teaching people about stuff. You know, learning new ways to deal with stuff. But Will Ferrell, thank you. But I will. I always love to laugh. I laugh when I shouldn't, probably. You know, if you know what I mean. Because I
yeah.
ain't gonna cry about it. I'd rather laugh at it. You know. And I'm one of those. In situations I should be crying, I'm laughing.
Do you like the
I'm like,
vibe and get? I've put that video in the back chat. You want to
oh,
play
okay,
it?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just like I'm not trying to be like Gene and play a video, like get into conversation and conversation going
Yeah.
good. But you know, my internet was fucked up at the beginning. I want to at least play a song to set the vibe for the live. I can
Heard
do, you
that.
know, I
Heck,
want to get down with it.
get
I,
down
pre-
on it.
hey, I want to say too, I appreciate you coming up and talking and you know everything here.
Oh yeah.
Anybody, you know, anybody's welcome to come up and talk. I mean,
Let me see
I'm
here.
not going to turn down anybody if they, you know, as long as they don't trying to porn bomb me or something. Anybody can come
Yeah,
up.
I don't get into that porn bombing bullshit. I don't want to see your pecker, nobody's pecker, RVJJ, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, Charlie, man. I'm good, man.
Just tell me when you
I
want me
don't,
to rock this.
I don't really know how to answer that question, Charlie. But I'm, you know, I'm keeping on, man. Just, but yeah, let's
You,
rock it.
you know the best way to honor someone's passing is by
This is
living.
what, yeah.
And remembering the good. I mean, just think about it. When you pass, do you want people sobbing for you or remembering good things?
Morning. Yeah, but I
But
kind of feel like, you know, Tupac had that song, How Long Will You Mourn Me?
yes, forever.
Yeah,
In my entire days on earth. That's the easy answer to
it's
me.
like, I wouldn't want like my best friend to mourn, but in a way, it's like, you know, I would not want him to because of that love there, you know?
It's
Like if he didn't,
it's a necessity. Yeah. You know that
yeah,
what's that saying? They go
it's the yin yang.
yes. You got to go through all them stages, you know, the denial, you know, all them the 5 stages and till you deal with it, you know, and in your own way. Everybody deals differently, thank God.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just, you know, talking.
I'm always here for you to talk. I'll listen too. But you ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's go.
It's party Charlie D.
Yeah, like
I'm knocking at the door, man, door.
the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? Yeah. Yeah, eyes how you find me, eyes looking Chinese. Call me Virgil when it come to strands, I design these. Call my dope man, ask him can you be on time please. Really need the smoke, I shouldn't be waiting, I'm spending 5G. Cali with the palm trees, that's where you find peace. We'll burn this bitch down, then it's time to leave. We smoking frontal leaves, this shit put your mind at ease. Fill my bong with rice and water, call it Congolese. Who got real thing? Fuck it, tell them get near. Exotic got more names than did it, I'ma puff it in here. Just want some good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I smoke weed for my cataracts, I'm crooked, I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me? I was smoking dope before I skipped the class. Hash in my goodie bag, stashed it beside the cash. Smoke like I ain't get the chance. See me sipping out the flash, she ain't even gotta ask. I know that you wanna smash, you know I can handle that. I made the decision to get hot and make a living, bitch. Every time they see me, they say, how the fuck you do that shit? See me smoking better than whoever you can think of, bitch. Hit the dope man 20 times till he answer it. All my niggas ready, better hope I don't get petty, bitch. Play with me, they find you in the ditch with them dudes you with. Smoking while I'm chilling with your bitch, and she rolling in, puffing while I pick out me a fit to hit the party with. See me smoking better than whoever you can come up with. Hit the dope man 50 times till he I'm knocking at the dope man dope, the dope man dope. Asking, do you got some dope for me?
Was that not fucking awesome?
I was saying all kinds of cool shit. Yeah, that was really awesome, dude.
I mean, that was some fucking cool visuals.
Yeah, it was. It was. It really, really was. Let's see.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Christian. I'm not going to like preach up here like I was the closest with her or anything. Like I had hung out with her whenever I was younger, and I feel for her family. Her husband, they had 2 kids. I used to be real close with her husband. I kind of drifted away my own way, you know, life. I hadn't talked to him in quite some time now, but I still feel for him, you know. But it just like you know, the point I was getting at with it's like, why do all the like people that you never expect and the good ones go, but you got so many crackheads and leeches running around that just won't die, you know, nodding out every day. Like how many? I mean, how much nodding out can you do? Like as much as Square nods out, you can basically say he's already fucking dead.
What he's done to his body too. Let me tell you, he is 31 years old, and
yeah, no
body,
fucking teeth.
Well, it ain't just that. That his mouth just shows you the health of his body. When you look at somebody, you can look in their eyes and in their mouth, and I promise you, I can tell you all about their health by looking at that. I mean, I think that's with all animals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting here going, wow, that's with all animals. But anyway.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Whenever I first started on YouTube and I first heard like Workyverse, I remember I was like, you know, this is years ago when it first started.
What is that? Yeah.
I was going, what in the I remember I asked somebody, I can't remember who now. I said, what the fuck is a Workyverse? They said a verse that works. And I mean, that's I didn't really understand the concept of the Workyverse for a long time.
I get the concept, but
it took me a little while, and I realized what was going on with Square. At first, you know, I mean, all I knew is I watched AD, you know, and I mean I kept up with what AD was watching, and we was always cool back in the day, and Me watching AD, he kind of stumbled on the Square and the Workyverse, and then I kind of, just was intrigued and kept watching by it. At first, I did kind of get the vibe maybe Square's getting picked on, and like I've always been the guy that likes to stand up to a bully. That's just me, and that's the way I was at first. But the more that I got to watch and analyze Square, the more I realized, why
It
how I
wasn't.
feel
It
about.
wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like why I say the mean things I do about him now.
I
Is
know people
like,
hear me now. They're like Paula, because I was the same way. Look, when I was a girl growing up, I was always the tallest and big. I was physically bigger than most of the other children. So yeah, anytime I seen somebody picking on somebody, I would stand up for them.
yeah, but I
But
mean,
yeah,
it's
not
not picking on. Well, I mean, it might be picking on, but I don't really call it bullying if the person deserves it.
her
If I
gang
was,
stalking.
if
It
I would,
calls it.
I would hope, I would hope and have faith, and if I was ever in Square's shoes, or if I ever had 1/10 of the criticism that he gets, that I would use it for motivation.
Indeed,
I wouldn't
indeed.
just, he just his own free will. He just kind of he rides it out, for pity, I guess.
Yeah, he does. And like when the Workyverse does back off of him a little bit and gets preoccupied by something, that motherfucker will get so irate. He will start showing his ass so he'll get attention. And
Yeah,
like and like if he's on a panel like right now and all the attention
why
goes to
why
somebody
is
else,
this
he'll
why is
bring
this
that
guy
fucking
not?
dog to the camera.
Why is Square not in some like psych unit yet?
Because we can't institutionalize mental health anymore.
We
That's
could,
against the law.
if he was in Kentucky, we could.
I don't know. It's pretty against the law now to confirm.
Kentucky and Ohio. Yeah, Kentucky, Ohio, I think they're the only two states they have what's called a Casey law. And it's if people find a good enough reason, you talk to the county attorney and show them the proof and the reasoning. If you put the money towards it in the state of Kentucky and the judge finds it agreeable, they need locked up. If you pay for it, you can put somebody in fucking 6 months rehab. But that's the only two states you can that law exists. I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah,
For the longest time, I thought that law existed nationwide. But
really.
I found out just recently by a new book that law only exists in Kentucky and Ohio.
I
If
didn't know
if
that. I mean, look, I'm in Louisiana, so I didn't know that. To
Yeah,
be honest,
it's called case. If anybody wants to like look
used to
into it,
get
it's called
$50 for
case.
turning them in. Shut the
It,
fuck up.
it's called a Casey law. Most of the time, I think it has to be like a father or a mother or a wife or whatever. But I think that if somebody showed a county attorney all the evidence for Square, he would stand no chance in the state of Kentucky. They would definitely, you know, some it would just take money and you could lock his ass up. You're liable for his health insurance, so you have to pay for it all. But I'm sure the Workyverse would fund the money up somehow or another.
I think the only way they would fund money is if he goes and gets some fentanyl. And
Yeah, I think they would.
I know
Yeah.
they would, because Petey and Chief has told him
Hey,
several times that they would pay
I bet
him several hundred to go do that.
I bet Brooks wishes he was dead.
Oh boy.
I bet he's really feeling like a real winner right now. What do you think?
Well, I bet. And because he's probably had time to get sober, because they do have a
Yeah,
detox
yeah,
unit.
if he's alive, then he's,
Yeah,
he
they
may
they
he's.
probably definitely had to put him in detox for
I've
sure.
known alcoholics that was way worse than Books. It's like Books
Oh
is
yeah.
worse. Books is lucky in a way that he got stopped drinking for his dependency and usage got even worse. Like it might have saved his life. I've not
Well,
heard when he's got to go to court and what they're saying about him and shit. Like I don't know if the Books really belongs in a jail cell or he belongs in a rehab center. Like or a mental institution. I don't know. Like have you heard about? I mean, You don't
think
have
he
to
belongs
answer.
in
You don't have
jail.
to answer. You don't have to answer this. But how much time do you think personally that he'll get?
I have no idea. I didn't even know that that shit was
Like,
a crime. Look, I just learned
I
about some of that.
mean,
It's like, you mean just for activating the 911 was
like
that
I've
was
been
like the
drunk,
biggest
but
thing.
I've been drunk, but I've never like been drunk enough to do that.
Well, I've had my phone like the kid be playing with it or something and accidentally do 911 and they'll call back and check on it. But I've never thought about it like, holy shit, they will arrest your ass.
Yeah, and
They will arrest your ass
if
for
hey,
abusing that shit. I did not know that.
listen, I mean, I guess all states don't have the same laws, but I know in the state of Kentucky that if Books was like went in person to the sheriff's office and he went off on with his mouth on him like that, all they would have gave him was a menacing charge. The fact that
Mhm.
he done it over the phone made it terroristic threatening.
The terrorist threatening is well, I think was against me.
It was against probably every fucking body. You,
Well, I got
JM,
a Bigfoot
the
claim.
fuck. I mean the fucking law.
I think
I
they
mean,
listed me, and they even listed me and my maiden name as Books was hollering that. That's what he hollered over the internet, but that's my maiden name, not my real name. But
I
yeah,
know this is the internet and all. You know that it's you can't. It's like what's real. Everything's an illusion, Maya. Whatever if you want to get
it's there.
you want to get deep with it. But it's like he every day he just obsessed over hating on y'all, and
Especially
I,
me. I don't
I
know
mean
what
I
was
get
going
it.
on.
I get it that it's the internet, but it's like, does a dude like that? He don't really need it in society. I don't
Well,
know if jail is what he needs. He needs in a mental institution, I believe, if anywhere.
yeah.
I don't
Uh,
think that jail. People that go into prison or jail,
mhm.
they go in for you go in for one or two things. You either go in to better your life, or you go in to become a better fucking criminal.
Indeed, you will, and one or both will happen for sure.
I wonder, like, what I wonder how Books' stay's been. Like, there's not been any updates, have there?
No, because there will not be an update. They still have him listed in
What
the.
kind of what kind of jail is he in? Do you know?
Actually, I do know. It's right down the. It's probably about 20 minutes from me.
Is it
Uh,
like a detention center? Like, is
it
it like
is.
a
It's a detention center, but it's a federal lockup. Hold up. You know what I'm saying?
really?
So they hold federal prisoners that are being
So
say,
it's a different level, right?
yeah, they got different levels of security there, so to
Yeah,
speak.
it's a different level than just like somebody that got a PI.
Right. And it ain't like a county jail or nothing. It's a real
So
lockup.
they took him
It has
to like
forms.
the real, like he's fucked.
Oh yeah, he's fucked. When I
It's
heard
it's it's,
when
it's
I heard Rich
astonishing.
talk,
It's
oh it
astonishing.
was. I was like, no, he didn't do that. Because I was just thought it was funny that he was calling and doing that. I didn't realize, the full extent of it until after the fact. I
Yeah,
was like, oh,
yeah.
holy shit. Oh,
I
I was
want
like,
to say
ugh,
I watched it live when he did it. I can't say for
I
a
was
hundred.
not watching it at
I
all.
mean I was astonished from the beginning to now. I've just been astonished by it.
Yeah, I
Like
was not
I
watching it.
mean it was just astonishing that somebody would do that. Like,
Yeah, literally, this is how I found out. Somebody called me and said, and I was actually live with Mustard Square. We were doing something, on Square, blah blah. We're laughing, cutting up a good old time. And somebody called me, and I thought it was strange because the person that was calling me, I was like, "What the hell?" So I told Mustard, "Wait, just say it." And I answered it, and they was like, "Are you watching books?" I'm like, "No." He's over there calling your police department, threatening your life. I said, "What?" And about that time, my phone goes doo doo. Another call
oh
comes
my
in.
god,
I
I
looked
wouldn't
down
even know what to
and it said
thought.
Union Parish Sheriff's Office. I said, "Fuck."
Holy shit! I would have
I
been
said,
like,
"Well,
what
there
the
they are
fuck?
calling."
Yeah, I'd be like, well, yeah, what's up?
And
I
they just
guess.
asked me real quickly. They were like, do you know so and so?" I said, "Yes, he's a YouTuber." I said, "I just got a
Yeah, yeah,
call. I know that he's threatening." I said,
yeah.
they're like, "Does he do this often?" I'm like, "Oh, well, just for the past year or so." What?
I, Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
They were
Like,
pissed at me. They were pissed. Like, why haven't you reported that, Paul? I was like, because I'm not worried about it.
it's like it's so silly. I don't think books would have ever done anything that ran off the mouth, but it's like
No, he had made
silly
other
as it,
things. He'd done other.
I can't feel bad for him whenever he threatened your life and I think Jaw and Artie's life. He left emojis and he subtle signs he was going to slit
JM's
my
child,
throat.
JM's daughter.
He threatened me with a knife one time, and he threatened Rich with a knife. And so it's really not, I don't feel sorry for him at all. But
The
it's
part I
just
don't
so
feel sorry for him for.
it's astonishing he could be that dumb, though. It's just mind blowing.
Well, I don't know if y'all know the extent of what he was doing over there, but he was signing me up on stuff for Craigslist and all kinds of stuff. So, and I didn't know how
Craigslist, like,
and other things. There was other little accounts that were coming through.
Oh my God!
And he got squared to call my work. I got that all documented.
Yeah,
on the video.
Him,
I got the
fuck him.
of it.
Fuck he asked for his karma, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. He asked for it, but
but
I
now
really want to see that
we just
but it couldn't happen to a better person,
No, like I don't think he really belongs on the street. If he every day he thinks that kind of way, like he's not safe.
Because he wanted somebody to come down here and hurt me. I mean, that was a fact.
Yeah, like
he would have paid for that.
He wasn't speaking. He wasn't trying to troll. He was coming from the heart, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. And see, he was doing, and what people don't realize is he was doing this shit well before the beer in the mailbox. He had been doing it for like 6-7 months and sitting over there saying, "Y'all don't know where I'm at, motherfuckers," flipping us off. It was like, okay, keep playing around. And he did. He kept playing around as we were watching him. And we watched that, he would show that, where he was going. He did that once too much. We seen it. And that's how we found him. Him talking talking shit and sitting there. And he showed the intersection at the end of his road or something. Because it does a weird Y thing,
Yeah.
And, that's where he fucked up. And a radio station. That was the other thing. A radio station he had playing on his truck. We heard that radio station.
Really? What was he playing?
We just heard the local radio station, and I heard the local channel name, and I went, "Oh, that's Shreveport."
Huh.
I mean, it wasn't hard. I knew he was from Grambling right as soon as he started talking. Back over a year and a half ago. As soon as he started talking, I knew he was from Grambling.
I've heard of Grambling. Like, can you tell me a little bit more about that city or whatever though? I've been to like 33, 34 something states. I've been very close to Louisiana. I just about went to Mardi Gras in March, but the girl I went with, we went to the Alabama Gulf Shores, and it was during Mardi Gras, and I kind of begged her. I said, "Let's drive to New Orleans and go to Mardi Gras," but she was just. She just wanted to. She didn't want to be around people. I couldn't talk her into it. She just wanted to be me and her. So it is what it is. We was only like 3, 4 hours away, maybe. Like I was wanting too bad, but I just couldn't talk the girl into it.
Yeah. Grambling is it's an all black college, or what they considered a black college, which I think ought to be illegal because
that's the name of the town, though, right?
Well, here, let me pull this up and show you. It's really weird. Okay, I-20. Do you know about where I-20 runs? I-20 runs from
like I said,
South Carolina to California.
20 it's west, yeah.
Well, if you look
numbers,
at the map,
even numbers go west, and uneven goes north and south. Yeah,
that's right. So your even numbers. So right at the bottom of the United States, you have 10. I-10 goes through New Orleans, Baton Rouge, all the way through the bottom, right? Then I-20 goes through the northern part of Louisiana, through top part of Arkansas. I mean, top part of Mississippi, Alabama, all the way through Texas. all that mess. But I live.
I've never been that way.
Oh, really? I live north of I-20.
I've been to Oklahoma. Been to Arkansas.
Oh, I hate that fucking interstate with a passion. And
Arkansas.
I won't move as far. No, just the interstate. I don't like interstates. I just want to move far. I don't want to live next to them at all.
Arkansas was the smelliest state that I've ever been in.
Wait till you go to New
I
Orleans.
mean,
Boy,
does it smell like cow poop?
no, it smells like vomit and piss.
From what, partying?
That's exactly what
Like
it is.
all of Louisiana is just one big party.
No, just New Orleans. If you go down to New Orleans, especially during Mardi Gras, that's all you will smell is puke and piss. All.
I
It's
mean,
gross.
I guess, the girl I went with didn't want me going, it was their vacation. She didn't want me going around, taking any peeks or anything. I guess she was worried about.
We do have a lot of beautiful women here. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to so. I mean, I wanted to so bad.
Here, I'm gonna show you a map.
What is up? The practice. I can't even say that word. The PA. What's up? New Buck.
PA's in town.
Yeah, man. Rusty Truck said you did his dirty work. Said you put on the glove and checked the prostate while Rusty just read the.
Whoa.
While Rusty. Yeah, while Rusty just read the results.
All right.
Can you please
I'm
stop,
out.
sir? Please stop.
That's what I'm just saying, man. I'm just, being a friend here.
This is the lake I live on. This is Darbone Lake.
I said, damn, I thought that. I thought that was Osman's job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't. It's not mine, bro.
I'm Dr. Rusty and New Buck.
Nah.
I'm just messing with you, man. But what was you watching me and Paula there before you come up?
No, I wasn't.
I was just going to let Paula, Paula can tell you like why we're looking at this image, like where we got
a little bit.
We was talking about the state of New Orleans. Like I'd never been there.
You mean
the city of New Orleans? Paula is right. It smells like
there.
It's disgusting. Don't go there for Mardi Gras, please. Please.
Especially in the morning, dude. They clean the streets in the morning, and it's
between that and humidity and shit.
It's awful, dude.
Is it better than Vegas?
Yeah.
No, Vegas is clean.
No.
Clean.
I mean, I was. Vegas is like Scam City. We're in Sin City, not. We really are. We're looking at New Orleans on the map, and the live's titled Sin City.
Well, you can sin in any city.
Yeah, Paintsville, baby.
I can see it right.
Hey, man, I posted shorts today of the infamous, historic Dairy Queen of the fabulous town of Primerville. I hope I don't catch a charge. I
might catch a case, dog.
Me and Endicott, he'll have to dictate to me.
Now, Shotty, you're a little stoned.
Yes, Shotty, you seem to be a little stoned down there.
I mean, I'm smarter than the average jackass, guys.
But I was going to show you this lake right here is a man-made lake. It was designed back in the 40s, 50s to relieve water flow to not flood the city of Monroe. But anyway, this is 15,000 square acres of lake. And Books is right.
Oh my God, what a dumbass. Like
that was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen somebody actually do in real life.
He's like maybe the world's dumbest criminal.
Yeah, it was pretty
bad.
It's pretty bad.
There it is.
He's pretty fucking. I mean, what an idiot. I bet I'd hang myself if I was him, probably.
What's weird though is this detention center was built like before 1900 or some shit. I mean, it's been there.
Oh my God! I bet it's like intimidating.
No, I don't know. I've never been in it. I guess. I've seen the inside of it, but not like that.
I just went to jail a couple of weeks ago in Myrtle Beach.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I got a fucking PI.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to admit testimony That was the first jail I'd ever been in that was beach themed.
Yeah.
Like even in
But look,
jail, you felt like you was at the beach.
but look, this
Yeah.
is the size of the
Like
town. You see
they
it?
had
I mean,
like
this is
the
it.
colors and shit was all beach vibe, you know. It's fucking. But
It's
yeah,
fucking
this.
crazy.
I mean,
That is crazy.
but I'm just comparing. You know, like I was in some clown jail, and Books is in the fucking room. He's fucked.
Yeah, the only window he has is a little bitty one. I think there's like one or two in every dorm, but they're so high up that you won't be able to use it except to look at the sky.
I got a PI. I got to pay a fine, but at least I'm not as dumb as fucking Books. At least whenever the officers arrested me, I didn't threaten them. Like I mean, I wasn't that drunk or dumb.
Well, we
I'm
were going to try to get the arresting video cop cams, you know, but I think
the
he was
footage.
arrested by U.S. Marshals.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Why hasn't there
Jesus
been a
Christ.
mugshot yet?
I wondered that myself, and it's got to do with that U.S. Marshal shit.
Yeah, like they looking at
Because-
him like they looking at him like he's a terrorist from fucking Iraq or something.
Okay, but see what the problem. I'm fixing to show you why it was so easy for them to get him, and the reason is my sheriff, the sheriff of this parish, happens to also be. Let me see if I can pull it up. What happens is in this state, we have areas or divisions or whatever they call it.
Parishes.
Well, we have
Parish.
parishes, but in this division, there's a 3 or 4 parish lot. Okay, so in our parish, so for Union, Caddo, whatever other parishes, all the way to Texas is under this division with me. So my sheriff is also the special, what is it called? Special Cyber Crimes Division over the
Really?
division over our division. So in other words, he works in Shreveport
Huh.
as
And
well.
he's just and he probably watches all this shit probably.
Oh gosh, indeed, he's no dumbass. And actually, our parish, even though we're small and stupid like this, but we have the best cyber unit in the state.
I hope he knows that shawty's for love and happiness.
Let me see if I can put it. It's really crazy, though. I mean, I thought it was. I didn't even realize it till all this that they were covered under the same division.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I've been on YouTube or this social media side of YouTube, you know, like used to, all I used YouTube for was looking up music videos or looking up how to do shit. Like I never used it to try to make friends like I do now, you know.
I did the same thing, sir. I did the same thing.
I've always felt like, you know, that there's probably been some feds watching everybody. Just, you know, we're all prisoners to the government. We're all a number, you know.
Indeed.
Like
ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, you got cyber units she's showing you right now. I mean, what else are they?
I was going to show you where they're actually covered under the same jurisdiction. That's what I was trying to say. Jurisdiction. Somebody needs to teach Square that word too, by the way. Jurisdiction. Very important word.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this stuff is all done by the same folks here that work here in Union Parish as they do over here at Shreveport. So that's why it was so easy to obtain him. They didn't have no problem getting him. You know what I'm saying? It was really easy. I was trying to find that link.
I wonder how many of them went in on him.
That's why I wanted the cop cams.
I'm sure they went in. I'm sure they went in guns fucking blazing.
Oh my god!
If it was the Marshals, it was probably 6 of them.
Yeah, they meant
at least,
and they meant fucking business.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Marshals
You don't even try to fuck
out
with them.
They come in guns blazing.
They're human hunters. Human hunters.
Yeah, like they'll shoot you in a split fucking second. You make one wrong move.
Yeah, they're already all gung-hoed at it.
I mean, they're coming in with a gun at you. You make one wrong move, you're dead. Like,
They weren't. I've
And
had
I'm not,
one experience with them, and they were actually there was a dude place I was staying. We had roommates, but the landlord, there was like a couple extra open bedrooms in the house, so the landlord let one of the workers stay there, and it was we were pissed about it because not the most savory character, but I guess he was there for probably 2-3 weeks, and well, actually a month. And the first day he came, he brought this girl with him, and she just looked like typical dope whore. And anyway, so one morning, I look at the cameras, and all of a sudden we got marshals on the front door, the back door, and the side door. And that's
fucking Rich is an outlaw over here.
that's not good. But
because they're just there to arrest and hunt.
Well, they're they're
That's
not there. Like,
that's whenever you're heading to the toilet.
one of my roommates.
That's when I'd be
in the
flooded.
basement, he had a bad reason, to be worried. I wasn't all that concerned about it. I knew that they looked for people,
Yeah, yeah. You know they wasn't there for you.
Yeah. And that girl's mama, I guess, had told the marshals that she was living there, and they came in and
meant business.
Yeah, the workers that were there. The worker that was living there, he had just left. Like I had to. The problem was his bedroom door was locked, and it wasn't a door that locks from the outside. Like there's no key. It's just a lock from the inside joint. And it was locked to where they couldn't get in that bedroom. And
yeah,
he had a way to like jimmy the door open, easily, I guess.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
And I was trying to tell them they were about to break the door down. And I'm like, guys, please don't break it. I said, nobody's in there. I said, I promise you. I said, that girl came with him the first night he was here and she's never been back. And I said, because the main lady here doesn't like her. And I said, she hadn't been back. And I said, I promise you, he's not in there. But they just couldn't get over the fact that it didn't have a regular lock and it was locked,
They thought he might have been doing it like for that purpose.
Right. So they did.
I mean, what do they just use like a crowbar, I guess?
Well, yeah, I mean,
or they use one of them things that they smash the door, smash it through.
No, I mean they could have kicked it. It's not.
I mean, they would have thrown. I mean, they'd have thrown a grenade at it if they had to.
No. I mean, yeah, they did whatever they had to, but
they'd take a fucking chainsaw.
So the one guy was jimmying the door, and I said, "Hey," I said, "if you go outside, I said, I guarantee you," I said, "the window's probably unlocked, and it was." And the dude crawled in and let him in.
So they was trying to charge you, saying you was hiding him.
No, I was telling him, I'm like, he's not here. I even showed him the surveillance footage of him leaving.
They didn't think he was trying to hide him or anything?
Like 30 minutes. Well, he wasn't who they were looking for. They were looking for the chick.
Oh.
And I told him, I said, look, she hadn't been here in a month. And whenever the cameras were tripped, you'd have like a photo. Mm-hmm. And I showed him back for like weeks. I was like, look, these are all the people that have been, I was like, she ain't
here. Man, undeniable proof, huh?
Right. So, but they had come into my room and, I disclosed where my weapons were. And I didn't have everything, but, they never checked my bathroom or my closet or behind my refrigerator or like that person could easily fit there. They didn't even check, which I was surprised.
Yeah, dude. If she'd have been hiding in the dryer and they'd have looked and you'd went to jail right with her.
I mean,
I would have never thought to hide in the dryer.
I mean, fuck, I'd be busting out the back door probably.
Yeah.
Hey, can I tell y'all a crazy story real quick?
Yeah, but real quick, what's funny is she had gotten away from, I mean, they took it serious because she had gotten away from him, eluded him twice. And once she jumped out like a higher window and she broke both ankles and still got away. She had gotten away from him
They
two or three
finally
times.
did they finally get her?
Yeah, but it wasn't for quite some time later. But
She
yeah,
was a lonesome fugitive, huh?
I guess.
All right, all right. I want to real quick while it's on my mind. I want to tell y'all a crazy story.
All right.
So there's this black guy that lived about 10-minute drive from me, a place called West Vandler, and he was a Reggie dealer, and that's all that he messed with was Reggie weed. And I got to know him a little bit. Like I watched, it was that year that LeBron come back 3-1 on the Warriors and won the championship. I watched every game with him, and he was cool. He really was, and he lived at the end of this one lane road. All right. Well, the cops. It was on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day one. The cops was looking at his neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't looking at him. The cops was driving up there to look at his neighbor, and he had somebody that was getting a bag of weed, and they was in front of the cops. Well, the only place the cop had to turn around was his driveway. So he looked out the window and he seen the guy coming to get the bag of weed and the cops behind him. He thought they was after him. He took out the back door with 2 pounds of Reggie weed and took off running. And the cops seen him, said, "What the fuck?" Took off running after him and chased him down, and he went to jail. And the cop wasn't even looking at him. They was just using his driveway to turn around. He was on the front page of the paper Christmas Day.
What the hell?
Hey, them Jordan shoes don't work good in these hills if you're trying to run.
I guess not.
I mean, I seen it in real. I mean, he always wore Jordans. Jordans aren't good to run through the hills if you're trying to run from the law. He found that out. They fucking chased him down, caught him, and grabbed his 2 pounds.
Yeah, I'll take your word for the Jordans being the good.
Like, imagine how dumb he felt. Like he thought he was getting set up.
Yeah.
He thought he was getting set up. Like I can see why he thought that way, but he made. I would have waited a little bit, seen what the cop done, or they would have got out of the car first. You know what I mean?
Well, the marshals didn't care. So they got in dude's room, and I went and looked after because they mentioned the paraphernalia.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, man, we don't. Yeah, that dude works for the landlord. We don't really associate with him. He was like warning me. He's like, hey, be careful. He's got a bunch of needles and. And I went in there and I'm like, holy shit. They didn't care a thing in the world about any of that stuff.
Dude, I hope you kicked him the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we called the landlord and they removed him immediately. But this is
fuck that shit and fuck anybody that does it.
Well, he had people come by doing little deals, and I mean it wasn't going to last long because it's affluent. The people that were pulling up to see him, they were extremely out of place.
I get it, man. Have you ever heard of Mayfair Village?
Yeah, down there in Paintsville.
It sounds like one of them top deals.
Yeah.
That's
that's where you said that original Tyler Childers video is playing Shakes Frost?
That was the Hidden Valley. I'll find it for you.
Okay. No, that's not big deal.
Yeah, I want to play it. Hell, I think I want to show it to Polly. I think she'd really like it.
Dude, his voice back then.
No,
I think
this wasn't at the.
I think he was 19 at the time, man, and he.
Yeah, that was when I was hanging with him.
So much soul in that fucking voice, man. For that age. Here, I'll find it because I play it all the time. I don't play any. I just found it.
I
know, but you still on that shitternet?
Mm-hmm. He is.
But I just found the video. Give me 1 sec.
Well, I've got it too. If you hit the button, but I'm saying you're on that shitternet.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, you're definitely on the shitternet.
No, I'm on the Stone Net.
All
right, let's check this out.
God,
I partied at that same apartment the very next week. The very next weekend, I partied at that same apartment.
God damn, he's so good, dude.
I mean, that's the same type of apartment Johnny lives in. He's sitting in right there.
You remind me of a Sunday back home in old Kentucky, with the church choirs just built into the pines. And I love you like the mountains loves the way the morning opens to a soft and bright greeting from the sun. So if it make you stay, I wouldn't act so angry all the time. I wouldn't keep it all
I wouldn't
inside.
make it
I'd
all
let you know
inside.
how
I'd let
much
you
I loved
know
you every
much I loved you every day.
And I'll only stay right here and shake this frost off of my bones. Well, I used to ride a Mustang, and I run that thing on high hopes, till they raised the price of dreams so high I couldn't pay. So I let that car just sit there when I should have took you driving with the windows down while the music played. So if it make you stay, I wouldn't act so angry all the time. I wouldn't keep it all inside. I'd let you know how much I loved you every day. And I'll only stay right here and shake this frost off of my bones.
How many views that get?
It's got
I mean, check
quite
and see how many
a
views that.
few. Somebody's ripped it off from him, but this one's about at a
Yeah,
million.
you can tell you can tell he had a few drinks right there.
Yeah, but that rasp he's got, man, man, it's he's good, dude. He's really
I
good.
mean, dude, like I said, I've hung with him and partied with him back during that, during we was that. He's a few years older than me, but I was probably like 17. He was like 19, like whenever I was, it's Johnson County. Everybody like, it's a small town, and I just it caught wind of a party, you'd go, and I met a lot of people, and I met Tyler a few times, just catch the wind of a party and going, and you just sit there and listen to him play those songs, and I remember thinking to myself, like these songs are fucking beautiful. Like, there's no way that he's not going to go to, like, I didn't know how famous and big he'd get, but he just had that aroma that he was going to be somebody. And
Yeah,
the guy
he
worked
sold
for, like,
out.
he played at a fucking Waffle House once. For real.
I believe it.
Like, he's like Anthony Oliver, like, is a Tyler wannabe in my book.
Dude, he just sold out in Madison Square Garden.
Who? Oliver Anthony?
No, Tyler did like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
Tyler said out in Madison Square?
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, and he was like,
is there any videos of that?
Yeah, it's kind of cool too. He played with he had a special guest that played some songs with him, old Kermit D. Frog.
Oh, really? I think I
don't know where that came from, but like,
what do you think of this Kentucky boy Tyler there, Paula?
I'm sorry, I was muted. What do I think of what? I have to look at it on the big TV.
Tyler graduated from Paintsville High School. Tyler is
Yep.
the reason that I don't feel too. You know, like as bad as Dagburn is, Tyler's is the part of the reason I don't feel as bad. Admitting I'm from Paintsville, you know, like most people, Johnny Gobble's from there, but you know, Tyler, Chris Stapleton from Paintsville. It's
Yeah,
like
he's
we're not all fucking Dagburns here, you know.
Yeah, it ain't like you're in West Virginia.
Oh my God! It starts in Martin County, Martin County, Kentucky.
That's all I've ever heard about. Is how bad.
It's so fucking backwards. Like I'm so glad I live in Paintsville and not farther east in West Virginia, because once you get to Martin County, that's the next county east, and it's borders with West Virginia. Everything just everything's backwards. Like it is.
Well,
you just have to go there
and yeah.
Everybody's making moonshine with their water hose in their back,
Oh,
you know, behind. Yeah, like it's fucking crazy. It's the crazy. You just have to visit it to really like. There's no way I can put it into words.
Yeah,
the wild and wonderful Whites. You know,
I don't know if I want to go to West Virginia, but I definitely went to Kentucky and Tennessee and
Dagburn like gives Paintsville a bad name, but thank God I'm not in Inez or Kermit, West Virginia, or somewhere over there. Thank fucking God. I mean, I'm serious. All right, let's.
You want to hear this little Kermit? You just tell me when they turned it off.
A stone's throw from the mill. A good walk through the river. When the working day is over, take my cares away.
Comes down in the water, and a smile across your face. You tell me that you love me, love me in red. Sharpest chisel that your hands ever held. God, I love you well, till the road's gone. I've seen my share of trouble, and I've felt my way in shame. When I'm baptized in your name,
Love you, Lady May.
The wind can leave you shivering, as it passes or leaves, and rushing through my timber till your blood runs free. Now the mountains are mushing, and they don't know what to say. Such a good long line of praises
for my lovely Lady May.
Toughest kid. Just as well. Came crashing through the forest as I cut my roots away, and I felt good long ways.
So you get the idea. Oh, Kermit.
That was fucking. I just posted one in the back chat. I want to show you like how versatile he can be too.
Yeah.
If you don't care to play one more, man. I'm a big Tyler fan. A lot of people, man, that gay shit, but he did that for his uncle, man, and his uncle was gay and he died, but he still loved his uncle, so he did that tribute. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah, he lost some fans on that.
But people don't understand. He wrote it for his uncle that died that was gay.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, I mean, that's yeah. I
I
don't
read it.
judge him for it.
No, I
Yeah,
don't either. I mean, whatever.
Oh Lord, I wish I had never been stoned. When I get high, I can't leave the living alone. Oh, sheriff and his boys getting ready for slaughter. Looking for the man who turned on the mayor's daughter. Oh, my honey had a whole lot of everything. Down in the holler of the evening, you could hear her sing. Yeah. Said the funky bus showed me the toes, so turned around, stepped on my toes, turned me on and turned me down, fit me like a hand in a glove. Taught me how to love, y'all. The road between me and the hounds. Rosie told sheriff and his deputies are tracking me down. I wish I was back in Macon, taking it easy. If a man's gonna eat fried chicken, he's gotta get greasy. Oh, my honey had a whole lot of hell of things. Down in the holler of the evening, you could hear her sing. Yeah. Said the funky bus showed me the toes, so turned around, stepped on my toes, turned me on and turned me down, fit me like a hand in a glove. Taught me how to love, y'all. Oh, my honey had a whole lot of hell of pain. Down in the holler of the evening, you could hear her sing. Yeah. Said the funky bus showed me the toes, so turned around, stepped on my toes, turned me on and turned me down, fit me like a hand in a glove. Taught me how to love, y'all.
you know, guys, what always like amazed me is how people like Tyler, he just sold out Madison Square Garden. You got people
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, New Bucks dude, Dave Matthews. You got all these musicians, you know, Sturgill and even Upchurch. That I give a lot of respect and props for people that's, could you imagine being in Tyler Childers' position, sitting in Madison Square Garden and it's sold out and you're just strumming Lovely Lady May, and he's just so fucking
No.
calm and cool. Like, dude, I would be sweating bullets, probably.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's just so calm, man, and it's really, it's always amazed me, like that's what I always loved about Joe Walsh. He could be playing in front of 1 million people and just, and just not even phase him. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. They might have gone and seen Square before the show though.
That's really the talent. Like if you're good at music, can sing and write, you have to be able to be somebody and get out there. You have to put in the work and go around and play in front of people. If you want to get known.
That's all right.
Unless you can luckily get known somehow by Vine or some
Even
shit.
then you have to have some type of presence.
Tyler started out by playing in a fucking Waffle House. That he put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Waylon, that's what Willie did. Like that's what a lot of those artists did. They had to put in the work to get known. Like Hank Williams Sr. Look at Hank Williams Sr., bro. He was constantly driving the county fair to county fair. He put in the work to become the father of country music. He didn't do it by using the internet,
Mm-hmm.
I think you use whatever tool you can get your hands on. Use it.
My criticism on Upchurch, and I never want people to think that I'm coming from a place of hate, because I'm not, but I feel like Upchurch would do so much better if he got away from his hometown.
Well,
I think
he might be very happy and content in his hometown.
I know, but I learned though, as much as I've traveled, if you're going to be like a poet, you have to see new things and take inspiration. I feel like if he got away from his hometown, his creative process would grow so much bigger.
Well, who knows? He probably don't spend much time in his hometown anyway. He might.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying though. Like he wants to be home. Hell, I want to be home.
Shit, most artists travel so many days a year. That's why they beg to go home.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. I think shit.
Yeah.
I mean, my husband even tells me that shit. He says, "You mind can we go somewhere?" I'm like, "No, I'm not leaving home." Thanks. Though.
Yeah, I'm introverted. Trust me, I get it. I'm just saying. If depending on how big and famous a person wants to get, if you want to get more famous, then you have to put in more work. Like look at Billy Strings. Billy Strings has 300,000 YouTube subscribers. I don't, people use YouTube to get famous and shit, but Billy spends too much time on the road playing. It's crazy, like how I've found so many artists. I even posted on my community wall. Though I have like 50 subscribers and post the most badass music video like you'd ever seen, and I'm just thinking to myself, how do they only have 50 subscribers?
Yeah.
There's usually a reason. There's usually something, or they just haven't been found, discovered in the right genre yet. I don't like these new genres. I
think that they're putting in the work.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Rap country. You never was a fan of it.
I don't like the country rap. I'm a fan. I'm born in the 70s. So that makes me, I'm all about the real, the rap that was original. I kind of like some of those, the Tupacs and all that, but not real big on all that.
Yeah, me too.
Or
I can see that.
I just hate country. I hate country. I hate country rap where they're always like talking about how country they are.
They're not. They're rappers.
Country, you don't have to.
I want to kick them in their fucking balls. Because that's not country.
If you're country, people's going to know you're country if you're actually country. You don't have to tell people you're country.
If I wanted to. I've tried and it don't work for me.
Right. I mean,
like fucking eggs.
Right, like so Paula don't have to tell everybody in every song that she's New Orleans, you know, like you
No,
can
I'm not New
listen to
Orleans.
her
I don't
accent
speak
and tell.
Kunas. I don't speak the Kun, and
Well,
that's the weird thing about Louisiana. In Louisiana, you got 3 different sections. When I say that, I mean it in whole cultural change. Okay, on the bottom of the boot, they shave, they back it. Well, you could barely understand them, yo. That's why they be putting all that shit. Yeah, that's why they be put shoot them. You know what I'm saying? They
Yep.
be putting the shit.
Mhm.
You have to put closed caption at the bottom, you know. And
Yep.
then the ones in the middle, they're kind of a mixture, you know. That they got a little of that Creole in them, but they're that's like where
you
Tim
have
and them are in the middle.
some that's what I meant to say. I just meant to say you have a little. You can tell. You can hear the Cajun in your accent. You know.
Is it Cajun or is it just the country? Because I've been raised in the northern part of the state,
country,
closer to
yeah.
Arkansas, and that's why I'm saying I think I picked up country, man.
Your shorts, Paula, of your horses. They pop up in my algorithm all the time. Every time I see them, I give them a like.
I appreciate the shit out of that, dude.
I literally do that. I literally do that for all my friends. I like every
do
single
too.
thing they post.
I tell people all the time, I'll sub the shit out of people. I ain't no telling how many people I'm sub to, because I don't even mind. You know, even if something happens and I don't watch your shit no more, I'm not going to discontinue the sub. I'm just going to discontinue watching you. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, and you have to have so many subscribers to be able to subscribe to so many people too.
Well, I don't. Yeah, well, I don't do that. I don't know what it's called. You know, this son of a bitch.
Mhm.
I just don't get down like that.
No, I didn't hear the song, Charlie.
I'm more like
I didn't
Captain
know
Kirk
even.
the other day with Adam. I'm like Captain Kirk. Like I'm just sitting there like deer in headlights. Like what the fuck is going on? I am so fucking don't want to be here.
Like Adam Calhoun, you know, I'm a doctor, and my analysis is he's got what they call the little man syndrome.
Actually, you want me to tell you what he really got? He's in trouble.
He
I think he's in serious trouble. I think he's close to having a roid out or heart problem blowout because of them roids.
he
better
reminds
stop
me
taking
of
some of that shit. He better stop.
he reminds me of Martin Speaks.
And I'm just saying that somebody ought to tell, you know, if somebody was ever his friend or family, they ought to tell him to put that shit away and still try to work out. You might deflate, but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, there's different ways to settle shit. And
No, I'm just talking about his health in general.
oh yeah, you can definitely tell he's in a bad place to be, you know, acting the
I
way
wonder
he is.
how much steroids he takes a day.
I really not looked into him. I heard he took steroids. I hear once you get started, it becomes really addictive.
Shit. I think and you can
that's
see him
not
roid
something
out.
I would rather be more
The hate that he was exhibiting on that panel
CrossFit than I would
was
Buffalo.
so crazy. Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you something though. If you get in a fight with somebody roided out like that, they don't have barely any cardio or stamina.
Yeah,
as long as you can just dodge for 30 seconds, you can whoop them every time. You can't get buff and big like that by doing cardio. You have to literally sit on your ass and do deadlifts. If you get up and move or do cardio, then it's just going to shred, you know, back. You're defeating the purpose of taking steroids if you do cardio. So if you got with somebody, if you can just dodge his punches for 30 seconds, he's going to wind out bad.
Right.
Look out, you can win. But I seen a video of him fighting that dude, and he didn't look like much a fighter to me.
Different angles. There's different angles and shit. I'm like,
if I ever fought him, he better bring a better fight than he brought to that old boy. I tell you that.
Who was that?
I mean, I'm going in for the clinch and the takedown. If I can't whoop you, stand. If I can't, I'll stand and strike with him. If I can't, you know, if he gets the better hand striking, then I'm going straight for the single leg, dumping him on his head, and then trying to choke his ass out. I'm not fucking looking to, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Petey.
They that fight video of him and that one dude that looked absolutely silly.
Jeez, boy. Petey. Slap a hole in Petey's in
Like
there.
I would be ashamed. I would be so ashamed knowing I was getting recorded and it was going to get blasted out and me fighting like a pussy like that. Like for real.
There's no way. And then go on
Like,
camera with his black
I would
eye
rather
and
take
it off. I'm like, oh boy.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I mean, I'll go in, you know, like firefighting. If I know I'm getting recorded and they're going to post it and people's going to see, I mean, I'm going to go in and firefight. If I get knocked out, at least I'm not going to look like a pussy.
Would y'all like to see a couple of gentlemen that went up for parole? They happen to be located at the Union Parish Detention Center. They went up for parole this past week. They're there. I think they both got 10 and 15 year sentences.
Who are we talking about?
Oh, Book's roommates.
His roommates.
Well, yeah, people that are located down there with him. He's in a dorm.
His roommates got 15, 20.
Well, these boys do.
Damn,
you know, because
Books is so
Louisiana
fucked.
broadcasts that shit on YouTube. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. The parole
They
here.
broadcast it live, buddy. They don't even play with you around here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy shit! So you know his
Yeah,
inmate no, you know
The
all of
more,
them.
the more I've,
We own your
more
ass.
that I've
They'll pretty much
learned-
tell you that. We own you, dude.
the more I've
Until
learned
your
about the
time's
state of Louisiana, the more I learn y'all don't play the fuck around.
The fuck around game is not our. We're a little
Yeah,
too
y'all-
competitive.
Especially in that
Especially
county.
in Texas.
Like,
Texas
like
is
Johnny would already have 29 to life if he lived there.
Well, you know, like Texas, you don't even get good time. You get served
Hey,
10
Petey.
years, buddy. We'll see you in 10. But you know what I'm saying?
I'll drop the link, Petey, if you want to come up, or Charlie. I'm
Petey's
sure
funny
that
motherfucker,
New Buck
right?
and Slap a Hoe, anybody, I'm sure New Buck and Paula won't bite.
Oh no,
How
any
much
of those I've seen.
Adderall? I mean, I couldn't answer that question, Slap a Hoe. I don't hang around him, but if he is taking Adderall, I know that you build a tolerance to anything, and the more you do something, the more you got to do of it. So it's really hard to tell. I don't know. I don't hang around the dude. He gets on here and makes videos sometimes and makes you wonder, you know, like.
No, I know. Probably I know exactly what he does. And like, you know, when I did most of my adulthood, but I quit getting a prescription from the doctor about almost 3 years ago now. But yeah, he saves it up. He don't take it when he's supposed to. And then when he needs to do a lot of shit, he takes a whole lot of it and kind of overamps, so to speak. Overamps.
I understand, Petey. I've been there myself, man. I have 12 live streams that's got like 2,000 watch hours, all hidden just because I was hammered for every one of them. And I just don't. I got them private. I don't want to put them back up because I talked a lot of shit, and I'm not trying to rehash nothing. But damn, I would already be monetized if I just put them back up.
What is monetization gonna get you?
I mean, just, you know, like I told Rich before, I look at this kind of like a video game leveling up. It's like if you're playing Fortnite, you know, every match you play to level up. It's just I don't really like for the money. Like if I was doing it for the money, I wouldn't have a fucking bucket to piss in. I'm just doing it for the fun, but I kind of want to get monetized just to say I did it, you know?
I got you. That sounds like a goal.
I don't really like care that much about it. Like people has like donated to me and helped me out, and I mean, Joe fucking paid half my bill to get me out of jail in Myrtle Beach.
That was awesome.
No fucking shit, Joe Barron did, and I'm still.
I like that dude right there. Now he's my hero.
That's that's the guy you.
Speaking of farms, because I just think of ranch farm, you know. But anyway, I just unloaded 562 pounds of beef.
You did?
Mm-hmm. My ribeyes are freaking huge, and he marbleized so well. You guys, I mean, like God, I'm so proud of him.
So are you into like that meat selling industry or something?
No, I'm in the eating industry, where I like to eat. And that cow will last me till, I guess he'll last till probably late 2005, 25.
Oh, I got you. I just didn't know how deep you got in with it. I was gonna
Oh
say,
no, I
heck,
just like to
if
grow
you
my own food.
we,
I don't like to have to buy that shit at whatever it is a pound. I think I paid, after it all come down, it was my labor and $3 a pound.
I've always thought it'd be cool to own like a produce grocery store type deal, like small mom and pop type deal.
No, not me. I want to grow it. I don't want to do nothing to part of the selling part. Y'all, I just want to grow it.
I just want to grow some weed.
Yes, they haven't given us permission to do that here because they know how these all these fucking people here would be overgrown with it.
All right, Charlie, man, you're cool, dude. Do your thing. You're always
Give
welcome
me
here,
a
man.
minute.
We can grow it here.
We can grow it here.
And they sell
I think it's awesome that you're able to do that. I think
Without
that's
getting a felony.
mushrooms
felony.
Mushrooms are even legal now in Virginia.
I know that's fucking wild though.
Yeah,
That's
it
great,
is.
but wild. I mean,
Yeah, it really
they're
is.
legal in California and a few other places.
Yeah, DC.
Mm-hmm. Now, how can it be fucking legal in DC of all fucking places, and then it's not federal law? I'm like,
that doesn't make a bit of sense, does it?
It don't. I'm like, that's not even a state.
We
Like,
was
it's-
legal in DC like very early on.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Now, how you gonna do that now? Come on.
Yeah, it's like, DC, it's written that they basically own the deed to the entire country. Like the DC owns this country, You
can't leave out the soybean and cotton. Hey, soybean and cotton. That's what I see. I mean, just as far as the eye can see.
I'm big on sugarcane soda.
Hey, I'm telling you, right now going from summer, this late in summer, we're going from cotton to soybeans.
Cotton.
Sugarcane soda.
You like them dental jeans, don't you? I know I do.
The reason the sugarcane soda don't have much of a shelf life.
Nope.
That's why.
Really, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
You see the throwback Pepsi, Mountain Dew.
That's why they come in like 4-packs, probably.
Well, no, they do a limited, only a certain time of year. But if you look at the expiration date, I don't know what it is, but it might only be like 60 days, where the other soda is like a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's all bad for you either way.
Oh yeah. I try not to drink calories, but yeah, that shit's.
You try not to drink calories? It's hard.
Not really.
Carbs and caffeine.
I'm gonna tell you this small short story. Right. My ex, my first he big health nut. I mean, still is drink. I mean, he would drink water. He'd drink a couple of cups, coffee, and then straight to water, nothing else. And I used to think, damn, he drinks a lot of fucking water. Man, I ain't never seen somebody drink. Well, he got bladder cancer about 2 years ago.
No shit.
Swear to God. And I've always said that too.
Drowning himself, huh?
Everything. There's an excess to everything. And even he excessed in that water.
He drowned himself, didn't he?
He did. He messed his whatever bladder, kidney, bladder. I mean, I'm like, what? And I'd never even heard of that shit before. I was like, what?
Yeah, that really does.
Drink a glass of milk, motherfucker.
That really does show that you have to, anything you do, you have to do in moderation.
Indeed.
I drink about 2 gallons of fluid a day.
At least.
Pepsi Cola.
Marijuana, and that shit makes me thirsty.
No, fucking A, it does.
I drink about 1 gallon of water, and then the rest is diet soda, like Diet Coke or diet ginger ale, or zero ginger ale.
I think a gallon of water is probably healthy. I don't know. You might not want to drink but a half a gallon a day, Rich.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Petey's comment. I didn't mean to laugh at it. Well,
let's see what he said.
You should
I
have
don't
said that
consider.
you didn't mention cotton because you didn't want to be racist.
Oh
I
God.
Huh. Yeah, I had that thought come across my mind, Petey. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't bring it up. Start some
Man, you say a
controversy.
lot of shit, man.
I
Yeah.
want. Hey, I mean, I want to know what's up. There, see, somebody's in the back. Big Daddy. All right, it's Charlie D.
Charlie D. Oh, he's gonna use up all the bandwidth. He ain't gonna give you no
What's that?
bandwidth, dude.
What up, man?
Man, damn. I must go
I
drop down.
appreciate you coming up, man, talking.
But yes,
So,
sir.
Charlie, man, how the hell do I win your jacket, dude? I want to put it in a shadow box, put it on the wall.
You got it $3 a ticket from Rick and Moses. Indeed.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
done bought me some.
yeah.
I-
$3,
I'm not gonna-
$3
I-
a ticket. I think is what.
We all know that I'll never fit in it, but
if
still.
I won it, dude, I would honor it for real.
If I wanted, I'd wear it, but I don't think I'd fit in it.
I wouldn't fit in it, but I
It's
would
a
for
size
sure.
large. It's a size large. It had got kind of, if I grew any more, I probably wouldn't be able to button it.
I mean, man, I know that's your jacket. And
large.
that jacket's pretty fucking cool, and it suits you real well. But in a way, it's really cool that you are like giving it out, like with the tickets and stuff. It really, it's got to be a cool feeling to know like that. They're raffling for your coat. Like that's pretty cool.
What are they doing with
Yeah,
the money?
I just hope that people will
Yeah,
give back to the community and bid on it, even if they
Yeah.
That's
don't
what
like
it's supposed to be about. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm getting at too.
What are they
it. I mean,
doing
it
with the
costs
money?
quite a bit.
I think they're putting it back into the community. They're
Okay.
taking it, giving it back to
But they
I
don't
just-
have like
across YouTube. Or
they
I
don't
just
have like
hope-
a-
And
I hope whoever wins it just puts it on a clothes hanger and takes care of it.
yeah.
yeah, I don't
It's
want
pretty
to
fucking
see it
cool.
blowed up. So if one of y'all win it, don't blow it up and let me see it. Because
Yeah,
I did a lot of damn charity shit with it.
Beachside
How's your car-
Redneck might
car
win it and
working?
want to auction it off.
I started to autograph it, but I said, "Fuck it,
You
I ain't gonna
started-
fuck it up for somebody."
Hey, I would. I would. I'd
autograph.
Dude, you need to autograph that for sure. Authenticate it for real, man. I think you should. What do you think, Rich?
God dang it! I think my fucking
I'll
phone.
I'll only do that if somebody wants me to.
I would definitely want you to if I want it.
But yeah,
It's cool that people think enough of you to want to buy it. Like it's.
that's what I was
Charlie-
thinking when I seen the comments. I wasn't there the night that show where they showed it. I was looking at it after, the replay. I was surprised that people was interested in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty cool,
I was
man.
And I was just gonna give it to Miss Rick, for keepsake
A gift.
at first, because I appreciate what they do.
Charlie, you remember a long time ago, man, the little family. It was whenever Rocco, right around when he, whenever we caught on to him anyway, around the beginning.
Yeah, when the
I
motherfucker
was
doing that shit to-
I was watching him, and somebody said to me that somebody was telling him that Johnny Garber was talking shit. That's trying to get him to fight, and I don't know why I said what I said, but I forget little buddy or somebody screenshot it and they took it way out of context, man. And I've always wanted to talk to you about that. So I said in the comment, I was kind of warning Rocco, which was the worst thing I did. I said, Rocco, if you listen to these people, then you're going to turn out to be just a loser like them. But I wasn't saying a loser like the little family. I was saying if you keep listening to them saying, you're going to end up like Johnny. If you keep listening to people saying Johnny's talking shit, you're getting mad about it. I said, you know what I mean? Like people took it the wrong way and posted it, and I've always felt like wanted to. I'm sure you remember that post.
Oh yeah, but see right then, if you'll go back and watch, well, I don't even know if they got it up anymore, but I
Probably
was
not,
pissed the
man.
fuck off at Rocco that day. 'Cause that's one
Yeah,
thing
it
you
was the
don't do
first
in front
time
of
I'd
me
ever
is
seen.
you
It
threaten a
was
kid. I told him, I said, motherfucker, if I was in front of you, I'd choke the fuck out of you. I said, I guarantee
yeah.
you won't overpower me. I said,
I've
I was a
learned about
retired
it.
fireman.
I've learned
Yeah,
about him now. I've learned about him now. Like I figured him out. He's a fucking crazy
yeah,
fucking lunatic.
yeah.
But at
And
the time,
the last
at the
time I
time,
talked to him, the last time I talked to him wasn't long ago. He started smart mouthing me, and I told him, I said, it wouldn't take me back out about 2.5 hours if I step on it, and I can speed. Ain't no cop gonna pull me over. I said, I can be there. He said, oh, he shut up. And I was on Books' panel because I was trying to lure that damn Rocco in because he was getting out of control again.
oh, dude,
But
the guy's a
yeah,
maniac. Where's he been lately? I wonder. I've not seen much of him.
I think he got in trouble, didn't he? Somebody said.
For what?
I don't know. I really don't have a use for him.
I don't either. I
And
mean, I just seen, he'd come in my algorithm and interesting that, if you engage is the worst thing you can do with these maniacs. It's like you
oh
get to watching them and it's interesting how dumb they can be.
yeah.
Like you just
Well,
want to keep watching to
when he
see,
threatened to
like,
go and he
yeah,
threatened to go and kill Payday and Rebel 45, that's the day he fucked up with me. And
he's done so much
I don't
shit,
go
man. I
back and
forgot
be
about
your
it, to be
friend
honest
after
with you.
that.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing for him. I'm just wondering, like it seemed like not he used to pop up in my algorithm, and I'd always just click on it and see what the fuck he was going on about.
Yeah.
But I've not seen much from him lately.
I think all of us is about to give up on him.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, like I said, he's literally a lunatic. And somebody like that, man, it's like books. They don't belong in society if they're showing those types of signs and warnings.
Yeah.
If you're saying, even though you're on the internet, if you're saying that coming out of your mind and you're thinking that, that's pretty fucking, I mean,
He believes the shit that comes out of his mouth.
yeah, I mean, just because you're on the internet, that don't change the fact that you're literally terroristic threatening.
Yeah.
And to beat it off, young kids, like he should be sitting in their books.
Yeah.
Honestly, he should.
What?
I mean, he honestly should be sitting in there with books.
Well, Square's the one that kept giving Books the information. That's why I kept on him because it's like
You think Square gave him the idea to do that and call them and you think
I've
Square?
got the live that Books put out right before that shit happened, shared to my community post. Square is the fuck. You can hear Books say it more or less.
Square put him up to it.
Yeah, he said he was tired of Square paying him to do shit.
But I mean, it's nobody's fault but his own damn fault for threatening the law.
That's why Square was so triggered whenever I said it is FBI hold, and they're going to find out who put him up to it. That's why he kept getting triggered.
Yeah. And it's an investigation. It takes time.
Well, I'm sure they got all the Books' computers and shit, hard drive.
Yeah.
If it's cyber crime, they do that. And then Square's all the time collecting kids' pictures and shit. That's how Books got all of it.
Is that not the weirdest fucking shit? Like, how can we as citizens of this fucking country put an end to that bullshit? Like, citizens arrest exists, doesn't it?
Well,
I'm not trying to be no snitch or nothing,
like
but that just crosses the line with me.
Like,
you know what I mean?
There's rules to it.
Like that's fucked up.
And,
like I'm not trying to be no snitch or nothing, But when it comes to that, I don't
That's
give a
me.
fuck.
But
That's
it's
fucking
getting
weird.
close to me making one call and his ass is grass if I see another kid. Like he thinks it's a joke, and it ain't no joke. All these people keep adopting
No.
people, and to me, that's putting kids in danger.
Yep. It's putting a lot of people in danger.
So, what other reason is it other than a bad intentions? You know what I mean?
Yep. That's what I was getting at earlier
And
with
Square's
books, man.
got folders of all of our information, and I'm a retired government official. You know, I'm sure Paula has that protection too, and they damn went beyond the damn scope of messing with Paula.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting his
He even
karma
tried
for
to call her job, and it rerouted the call to Paula.
He's getting his karma for it, though. I mean, I believe in karma. The Bible, I don't think speaks of karma. I think it speaks of karma in a different way. You know, what goes around comes around. But you get what you put out, you know?
Yep.
It's like, if you want to get on here and act like a clown and dance like it's a circus, then people's going to laugh at you like you're a circus monkey. I mean, you know, I know
Johnny been messing up too up there. Like
Gobble.
This last little screw up he did with Yacha, that almost put his ass in jail. He's on the damn thin ice right now.
Yeah, dude, and they don't like him anyway.
Yep. They said because he's a dumbass, they weren't gonna charge him.
Yeah, they don't want to be
doing. He set up a call-in show and then said, "Hey, that was all Gotcha Man calling in that day." To act like, to meet the threshold of what it is for harassment.
What's up, Shotty?
Yeah.
So if he's
I'm
smart
posting
enough to do that,
link in the private, man. It's a video I posted earlier today. You got to play it for us.
All right.
I mean, I'm wondering. I might catch a case.
If Johnny is smart enough to pre-plan a call-in show just to set up Gotcha to like he did it, then he ought to be able to be smart enough they could put his ass in jail if he can think that far ahead.
I said that way back to Rich and Joe one night. Oh shit! I put it in the chat. I'm putting it in the private chat now, Rich. You got to play this.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is my short I posted earlier, Charlie. Paula. All right.
I think I'm in trouble.
Beautiful fucking the sky is beautiful, wasn't it? So yeah, y'all think I'll catch a case? You think I'll catch a case because I drove by Dairy Queen?
That's pretty.
I mean,
call it.
Hell, why didn't you pull in and get the chicken basket?
I was busy, man. I thought about it.
But for going to Dairy Queen because he ain't allowed back at Dairy Queen.
He got a lifetime ban from what I heard.
Yeah. I wouldn't know nothing about how all that happened either.
I picked that song too. No. That song was actually playing on the radio whenever, that's why I picked that song. I was actually listening to it on the radio. I think I'm in trouble. Hey, what's up, Grease Monkey? Yeah, Johnny, man, he might fucking go to Mike Endicott's office over that video. It will say,
Oh,
look what Shotty Lovestain done, self-proclaimed love guru. He drove by Dairy Queen, posted a video of the fucking view. He's harassing me.
I think I
Johnny
heard
ain't
him.
said shit on me. He said I had to send a cease and desist letter from my lawyer to him and Patty.
Yeah.
He'll learn. Don't put my goddamn name on some shit. And he did.
Yeah.
He just put my name on the list. Don't give it to Patty. And Patty
Oh,
posted
I
it.
remember. I remember that. I remember that.
That shit disappeared quick, boy. They didn't take half a day. She got that shit off her.
Yeah, that was definitely a darker idea to post that. You know, I will say one thing. I'm from the same area as Johnny. Even as bad as I don't like Johnny, I don't want to live. You know, like he's never done anything enough to me for me to really want to like go to jail for him. I don't want, even as shitty of a person as he is on my conscience, I don't want him worried like that I'm out scoping him out just because I drove by Dairy Queen. Like I really don't like. I don't want to put that on anybody else. Like I just feel from within, you know, it's just a mental thing, you know. But I would say if I ever meet Johnny in person, you know, that's going to go depending on how he respects me. I'm not looking
Does he
to go
even
to.
know what you look like?
Yeah. I mean, I post pictures of myself on Instagram. Plenty of them. Yeah, he knows me.
But he
I never
knows you
tried.
within reach. He knows you within reach. You can grab him up by the throat. He ain't gonna mess with you too much.
I mean, I've talked a lot of shit, and he's never once called me out. One time,
You know you can take a road or two and be at his house.
Yeah, and he probably has talked to somebody, and they probably said if you punch Shotty, if you don't knock him out, he will punch you back. Most
Probably do
people
more
don't.
than that.
Most people don't want to fight if they know somebody's going to punch them back. It's easy to punch on
I
somebody that
wouldn't
won't
never let
punch
him
back.
touch me.
Me neither. If I've already thought about it, I'm going to go straight for the takedown. I'm going to try to get his back, and I'm going to rear naked choke or guillotine. I'm not trying to get his blood on me. I'm not trying to fight him. That just depends if I ever run into him, his attitude towards me. You know, if he wants to act Billy Badass, then it come down to it. Yeah, I'm not trying to get his blood on me. I'm going straight for the strangle.
Yeah.
But I'm not wanting, you know, I'm not threatening or even wanting to. I'm just, like I said, Johnny, if you ever listen, man, if we ever meet, depends on how you, you know, I'm not necessarily looking to go to jail, but I'm not scared to neither.
I don't worry about jail.
He's not worth going to jail over, you know, like.
Yeah.
And if you watched him long enough, you noticed these live streams. He'll record himself driving, and they'll go to a dollar store or they'll go to like a small cafe, but they never do go to Walmart or the grocery store or somewhere where it's wide open, you know.
What's the name of the cafe that he's been going to?
123 Cafe.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Ghost Shadows?
Write that
What's
down,
up,
Rich. Write that down, Rich.
What's up, Grace
For our
Monkey?
next
What's up,
round.
dude?
I know it all, but I know
Hey,
it all.
I'll tell you a funny story, Charlie. I was watching Merle's live, and she was sitting in the car at that 123 Cafe, and Johnny went in to get their food, and Merle was live streaming, sitting in the car waiting, and I had headphones in. I heard somebody walk behind the car, and they gobbled at him, and Merle looked at him and gave him an evil look. And then she just shook her head and said nothing else about it.
Somebody gobbled at him.
They gobbled at the car, and Merle was sitting in it, and she was live. she had the window cracked and she heard him gobble and she looked back at him, gave him a bad stare, and then she looked back at the camera, shook her head, and she didn't say nothing about it.
Too bad
I
you didn't
wish
scream toward it.
I know, man. I know. I wish I would have now, but I'm telling you the God's honest truth. You can believe me or not.
Probably.
I literally had headphones on and there was people gobbling at her. I laughed my fucking ass
I
off.
bet that happens a lot.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I wonder why. If you got gobble
Yeah.
written all across the back of your car.
I mean, that fucking Dairy
Yeah.
Queen worker told Johnny the reason why. You know, you're acting a fool on the internet and you don't expect people to laugh at you.
The reason why is because we called up there.
What is it?
we said the mayor knows me, or you know
You've
who
talked.
did.
You've talked to the mayor.
No. We said that we were Johnny Gobble or Gobbler, and we said we knew the mayor, and the next
No.
time we come in there, you better gobble at me, or there's gonna be some repercussions or some shit. Said well,
I
wait,
bet.
the girl said well she may not be there if they come in, and said write a note on the desk.
I mean, isn't it so weird that somebody even want to invest the time into going and talking to the mayor? I've never once thought about going and chatting it up with the mayor in my entire life.
No, we were like someone.
It's fucking
Uncle
weird.
Will. Uncle Will was playing like he was Gobbler, and we was doing prank calls.
Yeah, I heard that.
And yeah,
Rich was on the
And that-
panel, wasn't he?
that's why he is.
Rich was there.
Do what?
Rich was the bad,
present. Yeah,
he was the bad influence.
not at all.
I mean,
your technical support.
There was no.
Johnny.
we
Johnny
didn't even
really
think
got-
it would work, and then yeah,
if
we didn't think it would
anything,
work, and then we
It
was
got
at
him a lifetime
Fusion's
ban.
live stream. We was at Fusion live stream, and then everybody says, "Hey, the cops is after Gobbler." And
Dude,
we
I heard
get on
we got a police scanner, and I heard it come across the scanner at my house.
That's what we was listening to, the scanner, after we heard they was looking for him.
Yeah,
And damn, they was looking for him. He doesn't show
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Dairy Queen.
I know there was. I heard it. They said subject named Johnny Gobble there harassing the Dairy Queen workers to the point they had to slam the door in his face. They need assistance or something like that. And then Johnny was live the
Yeah.
whole time. And I'm like, Johnny, the law's looking for you. Like, and then he got a lifetime ban. Like Uncle Will got Johnny a lifetime ban from the Dairy Queen. How crazy!
No, he got himself a lifetime
Well, yeah,
ban.
yeah.
He didn't
But
even go.
He
He didn't get gobbled at. She did.
He got butt hurt. What had happened?
You know,
He was butt
Yep.
hurt.
and he thought he had to go in there and show his ass.
For some reason, he thinks collecting phone numbers is evidence against somebody.
Nope.
Have you ever?
Well,
have you
It
noticed?
ain't, because you can go in your phone and change your number to
Like,
where
have you
it'll
noticed
show up
that?
different.
Rich Johnny's all about phone numbers. I guess Square is too, but you know, it's like it's weird. Like I'm sitting in the jail and I can't remember nobody's fucking number. Like
Well,
Johnny knows everybody's fucking number. Like, why would somebody want that information from everybody? Like, he acts like he can use your phone number against you in court.
as you can see, though,
I don't see where they get. I don't see where they get the money to do all that suing somebody.
Yeah,
He was in Rusty's talking about suing him earlier.
I mean, unless you got a legit case, you have to pay money to get a lawsuit, and Johnny don't have that type of money. Lawyers only want to take winning cases.
lawyer will take any case if you're willing to pay.
Yeah, if you're willing to pay, yeah. You know, depending on the lawsuit, you know, so you can get a lawyer for free and then just pay him off at the end. But Johnny doesn't have, you know,
All you
he'd
got
have
to
to
do
pay
is like me, I just keep one on retainer, and it don't cost that much. So when
Oh,
something
really?
pops up, they nip that shit in the bud quick. Yeah. Hell,
Pretty
you got
smart thing
to.
to do, I
If you
guess.
don't, somebody like Johnny Gallor, they did all that bullshit, and
Try to frame
hell,
you.
then you got to come up with some money. It don't
Yeah, and
cost
it's
that much.
and I know that you're not
So,
on here, Charlie, to have to worry about that type of bullshit.
or anywhere I go, I don't want nobody because they figure out that they could mess with you and get something out of you, then they will.
Yeah, I mean that's Johnny's entire life is just how can I get one over. As
Yeah,
I mean,
I covered
I
him
met
too last night on my live.
we're gonna have to check that out, man. Didn't get a notification. I don't know what's going on there. I'll check it out. We can play it right now if you want. I don't care. It's up
Oh,
to
you
y'all.
you
I'm
you
having
ain't
a
got
good
three
time.
and a half. I don't either. Hell, it's 4 now. Hell, it'd be after 8 time that the bitch went off. Because mostly I
Anybody?
went after Mr. Reactions, Adam Calhoun, but I threw Johnny in there too. There at one time, somehow or another, I transitioned into him.
What did old reactions do there, Charlie?
Sitting up there like a goddamn pussy and not getting that shit in check before all of it went out of control.
Oh, I got you.
If you gonna sit up there and take the show serious, and you're the co-host, you check that before it gets to where you can't. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And I understand he's a pussy. He don't want Adam to show up and kick his ass. But
He
when
acted
it
kind of
comes to
starstruck.
when it comes to you're messing up the vision of all of the independent artists that's down there hoping to get their music in the contest. You
Yeah.
take it serious and you
Mm-hmm.
mute that mic and say, "Hey guys, let's get back to professional. We got
Yeah.
everybody down here, and come
I
on
get
now,
you
we can do better."
100%, bro. I get you 100% for real.
And then if he don't, take his ass backstage until he can. I don't give a shit if he's a millionaire or not.
They're still human like us.
Yeah, you don't let. And I guess that's all Adam is there for. What does he need to be there for? He ain't doing nothing to add
He
value.
trying to
He's
create
just trying to be
controversy.
like a
A,
diva up there because he's got
a
money. And
prima
then
donna, prima donna, prima donna.
yeah, and then he gonna jump on Kurt. Hell, I don't know nobody that liked his damn country album.
I don't
I
really like
wouldn't
his
put the
rap,
shit
to be
out.
honest with you.
And I still believe today somebody was trolling him when they told him to put that shit out.
It
That's
ain't
why he's
country.
fucking
Country.
mad
country
because
shit.
don't nobody like it,
What,
and he
Paula?
knows
I said it's
he
definitely
was an
not
asshole to
country.
somebody, and they said, "Yeah, go ahead and put that out."
It
So he
sucks.
did. Now
You
he's
know,
butthurt.
I talked to Rich earlier, and it's like we played Tyler earlier, and I told Rich, I said all those songs that got big that Tyler wrote and put out, he said on them like he wrote them whenever he was young, and he said on them, and he changed the words and tweaked them the way he wanted it to sound before he put it out.
Yep.
It's like Adam put the first, like he didn't wait, like the first music that he put out that he come up with, he straight put it out. Like you're not Bob Dylan. Like
But
Bob Dylan,
he got confused.
Bob
He got
Dylan could sing.
confused. Go ahead.
It's kind of Bob Dylan could sing, was a better singer, especially when he was younger than what he come out to be. Dylan sung like that because he knew that people would still listen and buy his shit. He didn't care.
Hey, Shotty, what's Baby Marmar's new channel?
I got it on my community.
Okay, thank you.
But it's like, yeah, it's an ego thing, isn't it, Charlie?
What it is he screwed up, and he did it. He doubled down on the screw up last night. I was over there talking to Ryan in the chat and shit. And see, a bunch of them people, they don't think that Adam really did. And I told him, I said, I mod over there for that show, and the motherfucker did do it. And he said, I quote, Kurt said he had to get up and go to work in the morning. He said, oh, you got to get up, huh? I don't. So right there,
No,
like, or some
Yeah, that
bullshit
was
like that, more or
that. Yeah,
less.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
it turns around and tells that all of us can suck his dick. So
yeah. I mean,
that's why
he
I said in my live, I said, oh, so now
he
everybody that paid for your shit and made you comfortable financially, now we can suck your dick. All right, motherfucker.
he didn't
So
even realize that he was fucking with the Stain Gang too.
it's all of us. Everybody that bought his shit, that's, you know, all of them call us Creek Squad or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
we're all one. You know what I mean?
I'm in Appalachia, man. I mean, I'm right. I can't. There's no way I could deny that I'm not Creek Squad. I mean, I'm Creek
Well,
Squad as the holler gets. You know what I mean? But I never really like
well,
claim to be like. But I like you know, the majority of the Creeks people that claim Creek Squad are my friends, and I get along with. So I mean, I think people
I'm
get too.
everybody's squad. I'm everybody's squad. I just stand up for
You're
what's right.
you're part of the Stain Gang,
And
Charlie.
you can't tell the world that fuck you and for buying my shit and now suck my dick. And that's what he did. He
Yeah.
ended his career is what he did.
I think that his career was probably over when that country album come out.
Well, he could have survived that if he wouldn't have pulled that shit the other night.
Yeah,
And
he
shut
put
up.
down.
See what it
He
is?
put down.
What it is
He put.
Upchurch backed him up to start with, and he got the big head after a couple songs, and now he wants to fuck everybody off. And
Yeah.
now he doesn't realize, and it pisses him off because
Yeah.
people ain't gonna back that shit.
Yeah. I mean, like it or not, you're telling the truth. I think Mystery Actions was starstruck more than anything.
Yeah, I guarantee it. He just sitting up there like a damn coward, just stars in his eyes. And
like
all them motherfuckers sitting up there like buzzards, letting them assholes ruin Tim's show. Hell, I'm getting heat off of it for even being a part of Tim's circles. And I didn't appreciate it because I got to fucking catch heat off of it. It wasn't a fine deal as far as I know.
Man, you know you're good with me.
But I know Mr. Reactions could have checked it before it spun out of control while Tim was gone.
I mean, it gave people something to talk
when
about.
the power knocked out, but I mean,
it gave people.
I wondered this too. I wondered. Well, it put me in doubt because I didn't know because I'm on my phone now. You can't knock my power out on my phone. You know what I mean? I don't know why they didn't pop up on his phone.
If you have 4G or 5G, they can't.
Well, if your power dies on your phone, but if he's on the computer and then like you can pick your phone up and go back, because if it just knocked out because of storm, I'm sure you have a little bar, a few power on your phone. I always do.
Yeah, I don't think a thunderstorm can knock out LTE, can it?
No. That's the only question I have about all of it.
Oh, yeah, I shared that community.
If it's your show, it's that important, then why not pop back up if you know some shit's brewing?
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be the grammar police right there or anything, but how the fuck you gonna act like you're, somebody and talk, I understood and what he said, but it's like if your grammar Like, who are you to talk shit like that? And your grammar's, you said you went to college for this and that, but look at your fucking grammar, man. I'm not trying to be the grammar police, but damn,
Who's that?
you can't call people a retard if you don't even know how to spell.
Who did?
Martin Sisler.
Oh yeah, he ain't right here.
Yeah, he's not.
He's living with his family over there and calling her girlfriend. They ain't got no 5 kids.
He acts like the smartest guy in the world, but he can't spell worth a shit.
Did you see the meth pipe?
Yeah, I shared it on my community, Rich. If you'll hit the back button.
Get old meth pipe.
You can see the white shit in it.
All right, just scroll down. You'll see it. It's not far. It's I think right there. Yeah.
And then he tried to be slick and kind of rolled it back out of the way and end the damn thing.
That's another fake card. Flip it around.
There's another one. Look, there's another one. The real
What
one.
did
You can
AD
buy whole
seen
packs of these.
That's definitely a
I'm
glass
glad
of
that-
bulb.
It's not. Then how do you have this
Yeah.
card?
They
This
have
exact
blue
card.
backs.
No, they
you can
don't.
see
Not
Yeah,
all
they
of
do.
them. No, they
you
don't.
can see
Watch
the
it when he
residue
drops
of
that
the stem.
bubble.
You literally held this card up
Yeah.
the other day, the gold one,
That's-
and said that this card was worth $1 million if it was in good condition, and threw it down like that.
I've never seen that card.
Maybe stop
You can
deleting
see
your lives. I
the
don't know what to tell you,
residue.
but everybody knows that you held this card up.
I say I put
Yeah,
this
he
out
knew
Why?
he
here.
fucked up. He
Yeah,
knew he
looked
fucked up
right,
then.
and you can literally see the residue in the stem of it.
Yeah. He done had some in that baby for a minute.
Like,
He
there's
ain't
no
scraped
denying
it
that,
out yet.
Martin. I ain't never seen no weed pop like that. It could have been
That's-
crack pop. It could have been a crack pop. I'll say that.
No, it
But
ain't
I'm
crack
pretty
pipe.
I'm pretty sure that had a bulb on the end of it.
No, it had a bulb. But the only
It
reason
had
it
it
gets
had
like
it-
that,
yeah.
Shotty,
Yeah,
they've been
you're
smoked
right.
on for that to melt. It had
It's
to
got
melt and
residue.
stick to the glass.
In that fog, you can see that fog on the stem. You're right.
Yeah. No, that's meth stuck to it that didn't make it all the way
100%.
into his pipes.
I'm not
It
just
make it
trying
all
to
the way
hate
into
to
his
hate.
brain.
I'd really, man. What else could it be? It's it's 100% a meth pipe. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
meth.
it's not. Yeah, when it rolled, that made the bubble on the end.
Like I
That
tried to
told
think.
you it had the bubble.
I tried to think. Devil's advocate.
But that-
Like what else could it possibly maybe be? But there's nothing I can think of. And
Well,
the
if it
way he
rolled-
the way he looked at it and then automatically turned off the camera, that
Yeah.
tells you too.
Yep, that guilt.
Yeah.
You knew somebody's good eyes gonna see it.
I
And
mean,
no
I
eyes
knew he
never
was.
caught it.
I knew he was high on meth for a long time because, like I said before,
Yeah.
I know people doing cocaine that don't act like him. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't act the way he's act sober, or and you could tell he wasn't drunk, and you could tell he wasn't benzoed out. You could just it's been completely clear he's been on meth for a while now.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes.
Just by listening to him, we're old enough, we're not dummies. He tries to play us like fools.
Yeah, well, it bounces around like a meth is, in his conversation.
Oh yeah, I can't stand this son of a bitch.
On that high speed chicken feed, baby.
Man, he's best on the creek, bub.
He can't spell she couldn't spell shit with 2 hands full of it.
No, I mean, do you see what I'm talking about there? His grammar.
Oh God, dear haters, comma. That should be capitalized. Should tell you now. No apostrophe. Never. I'll never response to your nonsense. That would be
Did Crib Death Austin write that?
Dude, fucking Austin, man.
I think Crib Death wrote that.
God, dude.
Then what the fuck? The picture he posted. What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
He's fucking retarded, dude.
He really is like mental.
Austin
He voting
writes.
for Kamala Harris or
Pro-
Kamala or whatever the fuck how you
I
speak
guess
that.
she's gonna be. I guess she's gonna be the president the next 4 or 5 months, ain't she?
Well, they
Uh,
ain't got nobody else, I guess. So they
the
just
vice president. Does
put her.
president steps down? The vice president steps up.
Nah, just
Well,
for
if he leaves
running.
off.
That's all.
I'm just saying for now until the election time.
Man, they haven't done that yet.
It's so they can split up at 90 million between all of them, so somebody else don't get it.
I think Kamala Harris, she's more straight in the head. You know how Joe Biden, that dementia that got, a dementia
Now
patient.
they're all
I,
in
I, I,
they're
I
all in
think if they,
trouble for
I'm in fear.
yeah.
I'm in fear that they might put somebody up there that's a little bit more straight in the head, like Kamala, and then they'll rig the election and use that. You know what I mean? Because if Biden, it would obviously been they might think it might make it look less rigged if they put somebody in there that's a little bit more straight headed. You get what I'm saying?
Now they can't cheat anymore. The U.S. military has caught them all. They're all in fucking trouble.
I
Trump's
fucking
not
hope,
because
man.
they asked him to run.
I fucking
Yeah,
hope, man,
it's
that they're.
all of them. All of them doing that damn money laundering with the foreign aid money.
Yeah,
There's a military operation, secret one.
they're funding the
You'll
fucking
find out.
Nazi
You'll
war.
find. I ain't gonna say too much, but you'll see. That's why
Yeah, it might
everything
get
he
the.
wins.
I
He
don't. I
wins
don't want
all the
to.
court cases.
I don't want to get the
Yeah,
stream shut down or anything.
yeah.
Be careful what you play there, Rich. That type of stuff will get me shut down.
Nah, this won't.
All right, I trust you then. I know that you can't play AC/DC.
If you really
Uh,
want to learn something, pull up Roseanne Barr and
I
what the fuck
like
is
her.
that dude's name? He's like a
Right? What?
ex-military guy, and you'll learn a lot. Now,
Yeah,
well, I'm up here. I can't really. I'll get kicked off, but can't remember the guy's
I
name. But
mean they're
if you
they're they're
look up
literally.
Roseanne Barr's show,
I've watched it, some of it.
look
Yeah,
up
I've seen it.
Roseanne Barr's show on
Yeah, she don't hold
uh,
back.
well, look up her show, and I'll point you out to the right one to pull up, and he'll explain everything that's going on right now.
Rich is in control of the videos.
All right, check this out.
I don't want to get
Yeah,
too deep into politics. I don't
y'all
guess.
y'all understand this is just funny, like March Madness, right? In the brackets.
Yeah.
Well, Kamala, I guess, was under some impression that it didn't exist for the females. So let's play this. This is fucking hilarious. This is from 2022, I think.
So are you?
Do you
So are
know?
you basically getting that communism goes? Like with your comment, like I feel like you're basically getting that, like she's trying to get it straightened up to be more communist. What I feel like you're getting at. But I'm not really that deep into politics. I'm not going to pretend like I am. I'm learning and hearing just like the rest of us. I think Kamala's a communist. I think they want to turn it to a communist country.
No, they're just Democrats.
All right, here we go.
It's just the way they're
Well,
going.
they're funding the fucking war, the Nazi war, Ukraine and Russia. Like the only reason it's going on is because we're funding it.
Yeah,
Well, we're not, but the fucking Democrats
yeah.
are.
It's
I mean,
NATO.
it's fucking. It's stupid. All right, play it, Rich.
Listen, it's that one. Do you know? Okay, a bit of a history lesson. Do you know that the women's teams were not allowed to have brackets until 2022? Think about that. And talk about progress, better late than never, but progress. And what that has done, because of course, when, I had a bracket, it's not broken completely, but I won't talk about my bracket. But you know what, just how we love March Madness, and even just now allowing the women to have brackets and what that does to encourage people to talk more about the women's teams, to watch them. Now they're being covered. you know, and this is the reality. People used to say, oh, women's sports, who's interested? Well, if you can't see it, you won't be. But when you see it, you realize, oh,
shit, do I want
Nobody
to see
watches.
this? That's what I think. Oh my god,
No
I don't
revenue.
want this.
The state of this country that it's in, and that's what she's worried about.
Well, this was a while ago, but she was.
Oh, okay. I thought that was recent. Oh, I
no,
mean,
it's
I'm
20
not against it. I mean, I'll admit that I've watched more
I'm
women
against it.
basketball recently than I ever have.
Oh, I thought you was talking about her
But
being president. I'm against that
oh
shit.
no,
We
I'm
can't
talking
take no
about
more of that.
women's basketball. I mean,
Yeah.
they hustle hard for it. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I love the UFC. A lot of people are against the women fighting, but the women go harder than the fucking dudes do. Like, I love to watch Juliana Pena fight and Rose Namajunas. Like, I'm not against women like sports at all. Like, if they can play, they can play. The thing about the college
Yeah.
ball, the women, is there was no money for it to happen coming in. You know.
Well, the point
What
there is
everything gets back to money.
the point there is to show that women have always had brackets for
Yeah.
the tournament. She was unaware of that fact. She wasn't trying to. Well, anyway.
She's the brightest
Yeah,
bulb in the
she-
package.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty dumb all the way around.
Yeah.
it was.
Judge Joe Brown said that she screwed her way to the top. He
Well,
knew her
whatever it takes,
personally.
darling, but I hope she ain't gonna be no president.
Mm-mm.
That's right, Jay.
No.
And we can't forget Big Mike.
We all know
If
there
I
ain't
was
no
her, I'd
chance
be
Taylor's
nervous.
gonna be president.
If I was her, I'd be nervous. Like, for real.
What
About
do y'all
She
think?
knows she's dumb. She knows she's
Yeah.
dumb, and all of a sudden they're putting her up to be president. I'd be fucking
Yeah.
nervous as a motherfucker.
well,
I'd be
wow,
If that's
afraid
fine.
what I
the
was
case,
eating and
they're
everything.
throwing
Like a-
the fight. They're throwing the fight.
I mean, they're playing her like a puppet with strings.
Yeah, they're throwing the fight. They're just
Yeah.
throwing the towel.
Somebody else is
They got
running
Big
the
Mike
shit.
and like Jay.
They
Big
putting her
Mike's
in
in the way.
danger.
Would y'all go to say Joe Biden is the worst president we've ever had? Would that
You
be
wasn't
a
around
part?
during Carter, was you?
close to it.
No. I'm a '90s kid.
Woo! Carter was pretty bad.
I remember Clinton and George W.
Yeah,
But,
I started.
I
watching
mean-
this
George
with,
W. Yeah.
I mean Reagan. That's Reagan.
What's
Reagan.
up?
You remember
Reagan
the
was the
trillion?
shit.
You remember the $1 trillion
Mhm.
that come up missing, and they were gonna audit the shit the next day, and then that was 9/11 when
Yes,
9/11
he
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. PBR's been going on about the 9/11 shit somehow, correlating it to Crack Squad some way or another.
Hey, here's a fun
Speaking of
fact.
crack,
Somehow
Here's a
that
fun
was
fact.
Ryan's fault too.
Yeah,
Here's-
for real.
Here's a fun fact. On September 11th, 2001, where was PBR?
that's a fun fact. What the?
Yeah, where was he?
Was that 25 years ago?
He was in the park.
No.
Getting his hammer dropped.
I'll make it multiple choice. Okay.
Was he getting another surgery on his ass then?
No.
He said, "Gonna make it multiple choice." Hold up, Charlie.
Multiple choice. A. He was getting reamed out in a public park. B. Actually, that's probably not a good one. B. He was an alpha male fucking all kinds of women that day. Or C. He was in jail because he got caught getting fucked by another dude in the park the previous
I'll
May.
go
C.
number 3.
It's C
I'm
because
going
I
with
already
D.
answered A.
All the
C.
above.
And there's just no chance there's B. B is just no chance in hell. It's B. And I already
No.
guessed A and it was wrong. So it's C.
Absolutely.
No, it's D.
No man that's getting
Yeah.
laid. There ain't no man that's getting laid going to get on the internet and act like it.
Dude, he used to have bitches crawling in the windows
No offense.
to get some of that Shetland pony.
Shut
Like,
the fuck up. That dude was
yeah.
trying to
Smoky
grease his
dope.
scumbag.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to I'm not trying to make accusations or catch a case, but PBR kind of gives me like Bill Cosby vibes.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Indeed.
My girl,
Like
I
I,
sent a
he
photo.
does give you the vibe,
yeah, I could see him drugging a girl or a dude.
Jesus Christ.
guy.
Like he's just he's a red flag.
Oh, big time. Hey, Paula, did you hear me starting some shit yesterday? It was fun. Had
Oh,
fun.
I didn't. What'd
What'd
you
you
Oh
do?
my
do?
God, you did not.
I missed
Jeez.
it, dude. I wasn't around yesterday a little bit.
Oh,
I
that's
was
all
just
right. What happened on? Did you anyone watch Filthies last night? I did not. I was just wondering if
Yeah,
anyone did he play those audios of Square's dad.
I don't think he
I
did
don't know.
yet, did he?
Shit. Okay.
I think he's keeping those cards held in the deck for the right time.
I was really hoping he'd play those, and I was
Yeah,
trying to get
me
Square
too.
to. I was trying to bait Square into live streaming or sniping Filthy. So
I
when
think
Square
he's
did,
just I think he's just holding on to and waiting for a better time.
yeah,
Yeah,
that could
them's
be.
too good to waste.
Yeah, you
It's
can't just
working up
fire
to
away.
it.
Yeah,
It's working
that's
up
exact,
to it. It's
the
because
art of the
everybody.
troll.
Yeah,
Then you got Square wondering, did he really call him or not? You know,
Right.
like
So what did you start yesterday? You never finished that, guys.
What did I start? Oh
You said
yeah, I got Brookie and Seth talking smack about a bunch of people, and then I went on Birds and I talked shit about Square and the Workyverse.
Hey, Shotty, let
who did you
JM in.
get? Who did you get to talk?
what now? What?
Let
What?
JM in. He's backstage.
Oh, sorry,
Get
man. I didn't
JM's
even see
bitch
you.
ass up here.
Sorry, dude. I didn't see
Yeah.
you down there.
I
What's
don't know
up, bro?
what I don't know why Two Sickies is trying to go after JM. I think Two Sickies has a better target here on panel. His name is Charlie D.
Oh, it's all good.
Did
Who?
you ever get that email, JM? The two sickies?
No.
Alright.
I mean, whoever it is, they're pretty good at editing. They got a lot of time on their hands.
I don't know. I heard you trying to start shit there, Ghost.
You heard me, JM?
Yeah, I heard you. Oh yeah, the Outlaw Women was kind of clowning on the Workyverse today and all that shit.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I got you guys, didn't I?
You did what?
What? That didn't happen. Yeah.
I don't
Ignore
clown
that.
on
Ignore
nobody.
Ghost, everyone. That did not happen.
Oh, I know.
He was
Just like
drunk.
I know a lot of things didn't happen. So I mean,
That was
Yeah.
drunk Ghost. That wasn't a sober Ghost. Drunk
Yeah.
Ghost don't remember it didn't happen.
It's kind of like getting on a panel saying Square got laid. We all know better.
He got laid by Dad Bod, didn't he?
he don't.
Oh, you know what happened yesterday morning, JM. You were in chat too.
Yeah.
It was great. I was actually pretty happy with you guys. And I don't get why you stopped going on that panel, JM. You need to.
Because I work 3 days a week.
That's what I say.
Were you about to say because of Workyverse? I could believe that. I could definitely believe that.
I thought he was about to say that too, to be
Jeez.
honest with you.
3 days a week.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
No, I got to give Bird was one thing. She was a good sport. I don't know if any of y'all follow my Instagram, but somebody sent me a filtered art, like it was like an artwork picture, but it was Bird, and she was doing her thing, and I said, fuck it, and posted it. I said, everybody's passing it around the DMs. Nobody's got the balls to post it. So I fucking posted it, and Bird, she gave it a like, and she didn't report it, and she's been cool ever since. So I got to give her credit.
Oh,
She
Hey,
was a good
Ghost.
sport about it. She was a good sport about it. I got to give her credit.
I got an anonymous question here for you. It says, Paula,
Ready.
ask Ghost about when he was on Bird's panel saying he doesn't like the Outlaw Women and that he likes to just start shit between Workyverse and Outlaw Women.
I talked the outlaw women.
I was going to say, well, I already know that because I hear him say it.
Yeah, I talked the outlaw women up on Bert's panel. Kay.
Yeah, that's what we heard. And that wasn't Kay, by the way.
Oh, okay. My
I would have told you if Kay would have told you if it was her.
Paula, my advice is if you have fun going live and you have fun talking to your friends and you have good conversation, who gives a fuck? You know, I mean, I see
I don't
where
care what he thinks about me. I'm gonna be general.
I see where he's coming from, you know, but it's like you're doing it for your own therapeutic use, you know. It's like you're not
right.
if that makes sense.
Take your
I have fun going on anyone's panel. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter whose it is. I don't give a shit if it's birds or squares or worky verses.
Or Carrie.
Carrie. He loves some Carrie, don't he?
Where is Carrie? Man?
Where is Carrie?
I tormented her off the internet, I believe. I need to stop doing that to people. That's why I was actually trying to torment Kay for a bit because I was getting bored, but
maybe her Canadian internet went out.
No.
You gotta watch Kay. She be done stabbed you with her internet knife.
Hey, whatever happened to Jennifer, Ghost?
She just doesn't like this stuff anymore.
Oh,
poor Jennifer.
I know everybody called her something else.
Yeah, no.
Buster, Dust.
The Ghost Duster.
Duster.
Yeah, the Ghost Duster. She'd bust my balls over anything and everything.
Even though hurts.
Well, she did good with Square though. She could pull some shit on Square.
Not really. I mean, the only thing she ever really did was record his Instagram lives, and hell, I even had to help her with that because she kind of struggled.
Oh, now.
Ghost, maybe you should invest in one of them.
I used to like when she'd pick at you, Ghost.
Hey, I think Ghost should start doing lives.
Yeah,
I did.
$400 mics, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I just have to donate to the Heaps Peep show. Huh?
Yeah, you can get you a shed. Get you a shed and a $400 mic. You can have at it.
That's all you need, Ghost.
From what I hear, there might be one up for sale soon.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good time. Great time to go live. You should go live on Wednesdays at 10. That's a good time slot.
Yeah.
I got the shed, just not the mic.
Maybe it'll be Ghost of Shadows and the AM from here on.
You don't truly believe
right?
That, no one's trying to take your spot, JM.
Fucking credit card's been cut off, bro. I don't know where you're going.
They're gonna move me out and move you in.
Access to the jet has been stripped. Working versus jet no longer.
I mean, you don't get no benefits around here.
Credit card, gas card.
Yep.
Yeah, that gas card thing messed me up. I had to get somebody to wire me money at the gas station because the card wouldn't work.
About the only thing left is a little bit of clout. I mean, all you can really say is I know Mr. Fusion. I know Filthy Animal. That's about it.
Hey, JM. Hell, that 3.5 hour down, me trying to troll Adam and Mr. Reactions didn't get a bite at all yet.
Hey, did that dude really get caught whacking off on the panel? That Reactions?
I think
it looked like it, like he's doing the left hand stroke.
He's old choking the chicken, bashing the bird.
He ain't good at reacting though.
You know that?
Not at all.
His reaction skills are very poor.
Mr. Fusion didn't like that guy because he was hitting on Jasmine at one point.
Dirty.
That's no
dirty
lie either.
That sounds like some dirty laundry.
I know, right? I love airing that shit out.
That's some dirty laundry if I ever heard it right there.
It is.
See how much fun we have?
Oh, it's great.
JM, you need to just fucking get that goddamn filter off your mouth some days and speak your damn mind. I'm tired of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna help you rip it off, and you're just gonna let it out.
Come out of your shell.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought, you know, Mystery Actions used to go up on AD's panel a lot. I bet he was fucking, oh my God, bad images. I know why him and AD got along so good now.
I'm probably going to lose my range in AD. I can't allow that shit. Well, that bullshit he pulled the other day, I heard. I didn't listen to the live, but everybody keeps saying he was real. Well, it went worse than he did on when he did that to you ladies that time a while back.
He went off
on Brit. Brit ain't did nothing to nobody, and this motherfucker's over there talking that shit like.
Yeah, he likes to.
There's so many people to keep up with. I think Anonymous dude, he's kind of like one of the lower tier people I would kind of watch. Like if no one's live at a certain time that I'm active, it's like okay, I'll tune to AD a little bit. But most of the time, I like the people in the chat, like Lobster Lover or Carrie used to go there, but there's some other.
I appreciate each and every one of y'all tonight.
Still to get on AD's ass because he's late to the party with the McCamey Manor stuff. Russ got arrested like a week ago.
Yeah, I know. I thought it. I went in there sometime today or yesterday. I can't remember. Hell,
it was yesterday. He had JM's name on the.
I seen McNamee Manor on there, and after I'd done typed in a couple of words, and then somebody had sent me a message saying, "Hey, AD did this to Brit." And I was like, I got to fuck up out of there.
Britt didn't deserve that. I'll admit, Charlie, she shouldn't have done that. Johnny's ex-wife, AD, aired out. She private messaged him, and AD just straight blared out all her messages and talked about her like a dog.
What?
I mean, it was bad.
I told her earlier in Rusty's to just send me a message of what all he fucking said. That way.
You know, he put JM's name like JM can get over that. Like that's
he put it in his title.
Like JM don't give a fuck. But that was wrong of him to air out those messages and talk about her the way he did. I will admit. You know.
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
He was playing somebody's video about Russ getting arrested.
Hey, Jasmine aired out all my messages.
That just goes to show that if they'll do that to they'll do it to anybody. They'll do it to you.
Yep,
that's what it goes to show. You know.
Hey, did you get doxxed by Snaggy? I know the 6 hour window was up.
Oh yeah, no
Where's that?
Way long overdue. I'm still my information still has not been released. I told him that Bird has it though, so Bird's been getting probably a lot of.
That's why you stuck on the polyps.
Damn, Justin.
All right. Don't forget the purple and the pink, my guy.
Well, I gave him a clue. I told him my first name is Glenn. But...
I've been friends with Ghosts for quite a long time now. And I'm probably maybe one of the only people that's even got an idea like where he's from. Like obviously you never told me. I never asked. I don't want to know. Don't care. But you've showed me some cool pictures of some scenery and shit, you know. And I've pretty well guessed out, you know. Just I've traveled a lot.
I think he's out there in Jeeping country where they do some Jeeping.
I'm not even going to say where I think he's from because I'm not like it. But I got a pretty good idea. Like. You know,
I know.
I can't even remember the name of
what part of the country anyway.
I just know that it's a deep hot spot.
It's damn sure not Virginia.
No, it's the opposite direction.
You know, speaking of the West, did you guys hear what happened in Yellowstone? So they're a big old geyser. I think it was Biscuit Geyser or whatever erupted, and they found a petrified mammoth, like frozen, organs still intact, everything.
What?
Like you should totally look at the picture. Oh yeah, fucking nuts. And this geyser was huge. Like it blew up and it took out the boardwalk even.
Damn.
Wow. Fuck.
Somebody said it's getting ready to blow. It's past due. It's
What?
super volcano. Yeah.
Yellowstone's getting ready to blow.
Yeah, they
But
say
they
it's
keep
possible at any second, but it might not be our lifetime. You know.
I've been saying that for years too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way overdue though.
It might not be in our lifetime, but it might be.
Well, there's been a bunch of activity around Yellowstone. I think they even shut it down.
Well, they've been saying that all over my life that I've been on Earth.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for a long ass time. Oh, Square's strike against April got countered.
Yeah, I
Hell
heard.
yeah,
I was
hell
in
yeah.
Naples last
He-
night. I seen that.
He's got 10 days to take her to court or it comes back.
That ain't
I
happening.
would have even pushed that court thing. Square ain't got no money.
Fuck no. But like I said earlier,
Be
it's
plenty of-
impressive. For somebody that can't afford guacamole on a taco, he stays high every day. It's pretty impressive.
It is, isn't it?
Grampy's money.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
I mean,
tomorrow or next day? I mean,
Grampy
geez.
just don't realize that Grampy's buying all kind of drugs.
I
Man,
mean,
Grampy's got
every
a lot of money. Right now.
I'm a doctor. You're an ambulance driver, GM. Every time Square nods off, how much lifespan do you think takes off his life?
Oh, he's probably down to. I bet he don't make it to 50.
You know, I doubt it. I doubt it. Not at the rate he's going, no.
Like
He's got his current.
so bad right now.
Well, no, his
He may
current
not make
age.
it to 32.
He's older. He's much younger
Yeah.
than his current stated age. I mean, he looks. His body looks about 40 to 50 now.
Yeah. And there's only so much a human heart can take.
Well,
Indeed.
damn, he
And the
wobbles
livers.
around like he's 80.
I noticed the
Hunchback
liver
is
and
the
kidneys
effects.
and all the organs.
This is what long-term drug abuse does.
It
Just
does.
look at him.
Yeah.
He
He
can't
has to
find
hold
this.
it.
He's forgot. You know that Bowser account I have? This is
Mhm.
he's forgot it for the third time. He doesn't realize that. Going on the
know.
third time. Like that's
Are
fucking
you
nuts.
able to get back in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been existing in this chat.
Mhm.
Hasn't blocked me.
I thought that was you.
Neither Bambi nor him's noticed it. I mean,
Jesus.
I mean, we got to think who we're
I mean,
dealing
Dana
with.
go
Though.
through.
We got to think the patients we're dealing with. I like to think I'm in a psych ward, and you know, it's like you just got to realize who you're dealing with.
Well, it's a little different.
He'll
from the
play the
psych ward
same
because you
video
can't
over and
formulate
over and
it.
over and lose the channel and forgot he played it. To get
He
moved.
don't even know what day of the week it is.
Well, he lost the damn stream yesterday over playing
Mhm.
stupid shit. They just took the whole fucking stream.
Yep.
And it's fucking creepy and weird how interested and how much time he invested into watching that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Some
But it's,
I don't
Like,
either.
it's
Like,
almost
Movie Bandit. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I
Go ahead,
I don't
Ghost.
get why he needs a main channel. Like,
Oh, right.
if all he's gonna do is live stream on these alternate channels, what's the point of having a main channel if he's not even using it?
Well,
because he's scared. He knows
He's
what will
gonna
happen.
cry if somebody takes it because
He'll
of the
fuck up.
ban.
He'll
The
fuck
one
up
with
and
1,000
get strike. Yeah.
the one with 1,000 subs.
yeah,
He
he's
just
fixing
needs to
to
fucking
He's
lose
gonna-
that channel
He
already.
he,
and get
he
it over.
probably bought those subs.
They're not even subscribers. They're just fucking trolls with all
probably all 1,000 are
Yeah.
troll.
Yeah. He thinks he actually has a following where his voice is heard. That's what cracks me up about it.
Well, he did create that tier, $500 lifetime membership to hear him.
Oh my God, $500,
That's
baby.
a month and a
Spun the
half
fuck
worth
out.
of weed.
You heard him
Spun the
talking
fuck
about he was bitching about Bird and them. He was like, I created a Discord, paid money, and
I know, I
And-
recorded it.
like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I mean,
I bought the Discord Nitro thing, but that's for me. That ain't for nobody else.
right?
That was for me, not for nobody else. Did you hear it though? it was me that did this and me that did this and me that I was like, Jesus, little drama queen. He was so giddy too. He was so giddy. He was fixing a showbird. He was just as giddy as fuck.
He needs to be spending money on a pair of dentures, if anything.
At least a partial to put in your front
I mean,
teeth.
the way
you know
he
what
was
I'm
talking, you would swear up and down he made the Gene team.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did y'all
Well,
see that short that Osmic fucking made and put out?
Yes. I watch Osmic stuff.
You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about. Then, right?
The one from.
Can you
when
find
was it,
that?
yesterday?
with
or-
Jasmine.
It was no. It was about
He
Square.
had the wiener.
You want me to get it?
No, it was
Uh,
about,
Oh.
this one was about Square.
You know which one I'm. You know which one I'm talking about, Rich?
I think
I don't.
At
but
the
I
end.
can find
At
it.
the here. I'm finding it right here. Y'all got to watch this. It had the fucking news report where he hit them Hogans.
All right, which one?
I've been
Oh,
searching
hell,
on.
I made
I've
one.
seen that.
I
I've
made
seen
one
it,
like that too. Off of
I've been looking for that.
I did the beheaded signal.
Which one?
I mean,
Sean?
I'm looking for it right now. The name of it. I've been looking into Hayti, just looking for that wreck, and I've been looking at the news and shit. And Haiti's got one hell of a high school football team. I'll give him that.
The Hayti Goblin.
I forget what their mascots are, but
Harley
they're all
Goblin's
fucking-
gonna be shit
The
team.
name.
They're
The name
all-
of the.
I
The
bet
name
you-
of what? Jesus.
Where was it?
They're all
The name of
they're all
Leg Day's
fucking
video.
black boys, and they're all good.
Uh,
I'm right now on it.
I've got.
Are you looking at his shorts, Rich?
Yep. I think
All
it's
right,
pulled
let's
up.
see if it's.
The Hayti Goblin.
All right.
is that what it is?
It's the only one about squares. So, I think.
Yeah, this is it. Watch this, guys.
Ian Wilson be like
having a 10-inch penis. He looks like he's just having fun with his boys.
That there's a video of him saying he's a 10-inch penis.
Yeah.
Ian Wilson be like
Do you got games on your phone?
Ian Wilson be like
Authorities are on the scene of a deadly crash in Pemiscot County. Troopers haven't said who was killed, but it happened on Highway 412 west of Hayti near Highway B. Now, we're told the westbound lane of 412 is blocked, so you're going to want to be ready to stop or find another route if you're headed that direction.
Kill shot.
Oh, yeah.
Osmic clearly hit him with the kill shot. I've been looking for that news report ever since. Can't find it.
I've seen it. You can.
It's on the internet.
Search it in Google.
Somebody sent.
If he could get one more person dead,
Hey,
he could be awarded a UAV.
pull up my short.
What'd you say, Ghost?
He's on a kill streak, man. He got a double kill out of that shit.
Dude, he's the luckiest sumbitch alive not to be in prison right now.
Well, I think they actually deemed them
Well,
the Hogans at fault. Like they're at fault.
Yeah, he sued him and got 30 grand, didn't he?
Yeah.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Fucking faggot, and then lied
Pull up
about,
my short. Somebody said I was gonna get in
talked to his
trouble for
daughter
it.
at the hospital.
Fuck your short, Charlie D.
We don't give a fuck, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Rich, man, you in charge
I know.
or Paul? Any video?
Which
We're
one,
already
Charlie?
trying to get your jacket, man.
Which short was it, Charlie? Your latest one?
Of course not.
Yeah. Let's see where
Rip the Mr. Miss Hogan.
you'll see it.
Authorities
Yeah.
deadly crash in Pemiscot.
I've not seen this.
Who was
I've
killed,
seen
but
that
it
one.
happened on Highway 412 west of Hayti near Highway B. Now, we're told the westbound lane of 412 is blocked, so you're going to want to be ready to stop or find another route. Authorities are on the scene of a deadly crash in Pemiscot County. Troopers
That was a kill shot too. That I've never even seen that one. I want to go give that a like as soon as I get off this live, Charlie.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah.
liked it.
Give it
I
a
think
like now.
Everybody's
You
dipping
could've
on
told
me
him that
because
'cause
I
he's not
made
gonna
that.
like it.
He didn't like the meme I posted about the wrist slashing the wrist. Did he, Ghost?
I don't think so. Oh yeah. He didn't like that at all.
No. He said he's advocating suicide. I said, well, it's better cut your wrist than cut your ding dong off.
Well,
Are you good?
You gotta go down the road, not across it. So you really didn't advocate for nothing.
I mean, I can't get caught lawsuit for malpractice here, but I would definitely suggest the wrist over the penis.
Only reason I did that is
he's a doctor.
I mean,
the only reason I did that.
I mean, he can cut himself wherever he wants for all I give a fuck, but I was just giving him a smarter choice.
Claire said he was getting another car is the reason I made it.
Oh my God, I know.
815 guy, you keep up.
Yeah, that was crazy as shit.
He asked if he could get a referral to another doctor. I said, sure, I'll refer you to Dr. Squirrel. He's on the second floor of the Workyverse Medical Clinic. Then Squirrel come out with a live called the Hey Todd Treatment Plan, and it had Squirrel's head in the guillotine. I shared it and I said, I shared it and I said, looks like you should have went with my opinion, Square, instead of Dr. Squirrel. And yeah, my recommendation instead of squirrels, but squirrels work for you a lot faster.
Well, he's always said, how could I possibly be a mental health professional? I said, because I would quickly write your ass a referral and send you somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd send you straight the nut house.
That's how I would.
So I've been talking to Kale's World lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you trolling her?
Oh, you know what Ghost does. He torments people. What do you think's gonna happen to her?
Who are you starting shit with? Which ones are you starting shit with? Let me guess. You was over at Zessia, so I'm gonna say Brookie. And
I like her lives, but she plays some of the weirdest shit.
We were watching disc golf yesterday, and I was actually kind of intrigued. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
I didn't realize disc golf was this intricate. Like they were.
Yeah, I like disc golf.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm talking about like the Dragnet radio show shit she plays. It's kind of like, you know,
Dragnet. Yeah, I know. I see that too.
Like it's kind of like felt like I was listening to a broadcaster radio.
Yeah, she's an odd cookie, but you know what? That's my kind of person, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the black sheep like it. I mean, I guess you'd call it black sheep. Different, you know. I like that's what attracts me to somebody that's different.
I don't like the perfect asymmetrical. I like the perfection is in the imperfection.
Yeah, I go by the zodiac. I go by the zodiac sign usually.
That's why you're a doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Love.
Charlie done fell off.
I study into astrology.
His bandwidth ran out.
I've never had good luck with Libras.
Or the ladies.
Did you say zebras?
No, Libras.
Oh.
Never had good luck with the women that was Libras.
I think you should talk to Kel, Shotty. I think you'd.
I talked to her. I talked to her.
She said she talks to no one. Oh, I caught her in a lie. I'm gonna have to talk to her about this.
I ain't trying to start nothing.
You just did, Shotty. You're involved.
I mean, I've known her for a long time. She's been around the community for a long time. Everybody's talked to her.
That's true. She has.
Who's that?
I was in her live stream talking to her.
It's her name is It's Kale's World. She's been my
Kale's Kelly.
Yeah, Paula knows Kales.
Yeah, I know Kale.
Yeah,
Kelly's been around for a long time.
She's been around a good while now. I mean,
yeah.
She has. She really has.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think she's the type that wants to be involved in drama. I told her, you know, I said, Andrea, I don't have nothing against her, but
Andrea,
let me finish. I don't think she's the type that wants to be really involved in drama and be targeted or whatever, but I, you know, want to let Kels know she's listening to this. Andrea's, I like it. I got nothing against her, but if you're wanting to stay out of the drama, then you better tell Andrea to calm down. But
Tell
if
him
you
to
want
get
to be,
Big Rock.
I mean, Andrew's not really a good. Y'all get where you gotta
Well,
get where
I
I ain't
think
gonna. I don't have to say
got
it.
off to a little bit of a rocky start when she first came around.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
I
JM,
don't.
that's what I was thinking too. She'd kind of gotten a rocky start when she first came about. I mean,
I
'cause
remember a certain
I do too.
situation.
Rex.
I just do too, and that's all I'm
Run,
gonna say.
Gemini and Libra.
What my
I'm a
business then,
Gemini.
Rex
I'm a
Barclift.
I'm a Gemini, and a Libra is my most compassionate sign for love, like man and woman.
How is
For
anybody
real.
kicked from
Male,
any?
that's the one.
That's where I get confused.
What's it?
How could anybody be kicked for something that doesn't? I mean, I don't understand all these comments or questions. They're not pointed for me though.
We got the key holder of the Workiverse here.
That's
He can
right. That's
probably-
what I'm saying. I think JM's the only one here with
Yeah,
a key, so
yeah, JM's the only one that can
all
answer this
questions have to be directed to him.
Yeah, that's a question for JM there.
JM, renounce your title today in your AM stream, and just fucking just let it out. Be like, fuck the Workiverse. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Change it up a bit, JM. Maybe
You should
Square
totally
will,
do a rage quit.
yeah, and Square will listen, and he'll be like, all right, JM, we're gonna be talking
JM,
from now on.
he'll
We're
try
friends.
to recruit you.
Yes,
He'll
Stain
try to
Gang.
recruit you.
Stain Gang. Stain
Being
Gang.
like playing, huh?
Stain Gang strong. I could see JM being like an Andrew Tate type figure.
Yeah, he let me come on his panel that one time. He
Tablet.
thought I was getting kicked off of the Workiverse or whatever.
You being
I
kicked
went
off
on
the
there and
island,
talked
Charlie?
for 40 minutes. Do what?
Are you being kicked off the island?
That was a while. I don't reckon. I didn't know I was on the
I didn't know
island
you
or
was on an
whatever, but-
island, dude. I didn't know.
yeah, but Square, he gets into this stuff, and he thought everybody was mad because hell, we all joke with each other. And he said,
Yeah.
I think they're getting ready to boot you off or something. I said, nah. But hell, he ended up dozing off or something. I talked for 40 something minutes on there.
I remember.
Moses them put it on their show.
Yeah, Charlie.
You know, the way I see it, if you can't get into arguments and poke and pick at each other and like that, are you really friends? I mean, a friend, like the way I see it, if you call somebody your friend, you don't talk your friend down. I mean, if you don't, you talk your friends up if you call them your friend. But if you're giving each other a hard time, that's just what friends do.
Yeah,
We've done that over
things
close
above.
to 3 years now. We've done that.
Yeah.
I think I was raised that way. If that's how you knew somebody was mad at you, they were nice.
Yeah,
That's why you got real
that's how you.
nervous when motherfuckers started getting nice. You're like, wait a minute.
The more somebody gets mad at you, can show you and tell you, the more they love you. You know.
Damn, Carrie must really love me.
I think she does, man.
That would
Did they
be
kick?
man.
Did they kick Gene
I look
off
at
the
Carrie
Gene
like a
team?
sister. They kicked Gene off the Gene team. Is that even possible?
I don't even see
The
him
Bird
anymore.
kicked Gene off the Gene team. I would.
Yeah. They kicked Gene off the Gene team.
We need to motivate Gene again. He's starting to become disconnected.
Lazy.
From all of
Lazy
this.
is the
Yeah,
word
he
you're
just,
looking for. Lazy.
yeah, he's just not
Come on,
into it
Gene.
anymore.
Where's my liquor?
I think the hurricane must have got him depressed.
Right? Share
I'd
my
say
shit.
it.
Share.
Bird hasn't been doing much live streaming either, so I had to
Yes,
go
she has.
motivate her.
Yes,
I'm
she
going to motivate Gene now.
Yes, she has.
Talk some shit. See, Dr. Lovestain, I like to sail from island to island, set a fire, go back on my boat and see how high the flames go, just watch it go up.
That's what I've already done.
How long we been friends now, Ghost? You don't think I realized that by now?
Yeah, and I surround myself with people like
This
that
is
as well.
probably. That's probably what it is. He's
Yeah,
mourning
right.
Jut.
That's what it is. Exactly what it is. It's Jut. That's exactly what it is. Runt is right in the comments. It's Jut that's got him down in the dumps.
Oh, yeah. Good point, Runt. Don't be afraid to acknowledge the chat once in a while, Dr. Lovestein.
I'm acknowledging. I don't want to cut nobody off talking and be, disrespectful either, though.
Yeah. That pissed a bunch of people off in his chat that night. He let Shotty try to do that shit to me. Because a bunch of them like me. And I told him I won't be back after that next time I went. I said, I won't be back to your show.
Bro?
That's it. Fucking
Charlie.
through trying to talk to you.
Me?
Hmm?
What are you
I was
talking
talking about Gene. He
Oh.
ain't really went live since.
Oh, I thought
A
you
bunch of people got
I thought
pissed
you said
off at him.
Shotty. I thought you said
A
Shotty.
bunch of people. No, a bunch of the people over there, like, even though we pick at each other and shit, you know, I guess they like me. But what's his name? King, whatever.
King
what?
Kush.
King Kush and all of them like him down there. They got pissed off about it.
Good.
I wasn't playing. I wasn't coming
Kush
back.
Sucks anyway. He was a dumbass.
He really was a fucking idiot.
They can't do a show that's where you can even talk, and they got to have that damn goat fucker up there trying to talk over you or Snaggy. You can't.
Yeah.
Snaggy sucks at panels. Hellbilly's all right. He actually can do a panel, but the stuff he says is pretty stupid. But I get a kick out of Hellbilly. Hellbilly, he really is a decent guy. He just needs to get off the fucking sauce, silver the fuck up, and maybe find some employment. And I think his life would be a lot better.
Yeah, because I've even seen the good side out of Hellbilly. I've seen that he's got good in him.
He does, and he knows how to have a good time. That's why a lot of people like him. But man, when he just gets on his drunken tirades and starts fibbing and making shit up, it's like, oh man, you could do better. You could do better.
I mean, I like Xbox. He's always been cool.
Yeah, he comments on everything I do.
I think he just likes to buddy troll Gene and them, to be honest with you. He's like another inside corners.
No. Xbox is more real than that. He very open-minded individual. And the one thing that we've discussed is that he rather sit with the broken than stand with the great. That's how Xbox is.
I can respect that.
Xbox has a train track.
I like it that he's coming around more, because
that black
I ain't
box,
really had that against.
That's what I want to say. What did y'all just say? Because I don't think that was even close to correct. I feel like I'm in a fucking vortex over here.
I thought nobody'd catch it.
I'm going, huh? What?
You got to be around for a while if you know about that one.
Who wants to talk about the great things Andrea has been doing lately?
None of us.
Anyone?
None of us. She just
Her community wall is a cry for attention.
Yeah,
I think it's a fucking.
I got a pussy. Give me attention.
I think it's a work of art.
That's what I hear sometimes. These females, and they make shorts or videos and they rant. In my head, I just think the whole time I got a pussy. Give me
speaking
attention.
of ranting pussies, Dana, y'all see she commented again. That's always great.
Ranting.
Oh yeah.
I was beginning to miss that.
I sent that. I was trying to send that to Mustard Squirrel, and I was like, Mustard Squirrel, she just said something. We need it posted now. Like,
right? She just said something again. She's been like, not even mentioned, signed out. Like, dude.
The fucking mister threatened to whip her ass if they started calling again.
I know she put that fucking.
Oh, dude, I had to call Bambi again when she walked into the quote unquote courthouse.
Oh, yesterday?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Noticed she was live talking about I'm going to the DA. I'm fixing to be there, and then she never went live again after that.
I know, right?
Fucking courthouse.
Well, she was talking about how this was the old jail cell. Like I was watching the whole thing. if she really is talking to the cops, I guarantee you they're going to be telling her the same thing as Square. It's like, hey, lady, you spend too much time on the internet. You just need to log out for a bit.
Off.
Yeah.
They're like, do you work here? Or what are you doing? I mean, lady, are you okay? They'll probably take her ass to a simple place.
Like, lady, we
You
are
know what I'm
not your
saying?
officer.
Yeah, she probably showed the cops. Dr. Lifstain shared a community post, called me crazy. He's
Well,
not even a real
unfortunately, the
doctor.
cops do have to. That's the first line of mental illness. That's dealing with it is the EMTs, first response, and police.
Some of these people have some real like meth psychosis. That
Oh my
shit
God,
is
it's real,
obvious.
y'all. I'm not
Oh
lying.
yeah, it's obvious with Bambi too.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
wild.
but she believes the shit she says about herself. She's done told the shit so much that she actually believes her lies.
She does. Jay, I wonder how many times she has to tell herself the story before she takes it.
And she's like Square. I said last night on Filthy, she's just like Square because she wants a friend to watch YouTube videos with her. Nobody's interested in the shit that she's watching. Like, hey, come sit with me while I play a fucking podcast that nobody cares about. And why would you go live to play
Because
a
Square
fucking
can take a nap.
I think she killed her husband. I think she
Square-
killed her husband.
Okay,
I'm down, Charlie.
we heard you, Charlie.
Sorry.
Square does the same shit. He gets on here and plays these stupid ass videos about kitty diddlers and murderers and shit, and nobody's interested in that shit.
I'm
So
not. I
Square
can't.
and Bambi are opposites that they're both alike, but they have opposite attract. Like they can't stand each other's shit that one another plays.
But him playing and watching that and his algorithm, that's a reflection of who he is.
Oh yeah, he's trying to figure out how to get away with it. He wants to kill somebody.
He does, and it's
They're
like
packing fudge and everything too.
The Hogan's wasn't enough. He's got to kill somebody else.
well, no, well, what it is, it's probably where he's already killed people, and it's like I've always heard that like people. I knew a dude that shot somebody and went to prison. And he got out. I asked him, "Do you regret doing it?" He said, "The only reason I regret doing it is because I want to do it again." That it's like once you kill somebody, most times people get addiction to it.
Well, if you ever
got
go
three.
back and watch the
Serial
beginning, I don't know if it was at the beginning. I think it was close to the beginning of the Chris Kyle story. Watch the beginning of it, where he's in the woods with his daddy, and his daddy's talking about, it takes a lot to stop a beating heart. His daddy gives him but that whole speech his daddy tells him about stopping a beating heart.
It's a lot.
I think some people take that shit serious, like they get it in their head about a human. They were talking about hunting. They were deer hunting.
I know it. They're related, then they're trying to relate it to a human or stuff. Wild.
And I told my son wants to get a pistol when he's old enough, for personal carry. And I'm like, look, you better be sure before you strap on a pistol, because you have to have it in your head before you go out in public with that. You're willing to kill somebody.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
So
You mean y'all don't have a tree or a hill that's full of lead out in y'all's backyard?
Oh hell yeah.
I thought it was funny when Square was trying to say, "I'm from the South. I'm
Oh.
country."
Oh, that little fag ain't
Like, you're
nothing.
not country,
That little
dude,
Hayti fag would
whatsoever.
break like a twig.
I wonder if he knows.
Sure don't.
I wonder if he knows how to saddle up a horse, or even pull a trailer.
Or
back
like,
one up.
He probably knows how to. He probably knows how to saddle somebody. He probably knew how to saddle his ex-wife up with a dildo and get pegged.
He saddled up Saul. Let's
knows
just
how to
be
stop a
honest. He
man, huh?
saddled up Saul and he rode that bitch like a bull.
The boots
I
were
mean,
knocking. I didn't know which
fucking-
faggot was on top. I didn't.
plant a fucking tomato plant or something and let it, grow. I don't know. I mean, fuck.
I don't
Being
know.
from the South is not.
Right.
I don't know. People talk about,
Not
I'm from the
Missouri.
South, country boy. I grew up in a fucking time where I remember when we had the fucking storm in '93 when the snow come through, and we lived for 2 weeks without power. Like nowadays, if you had to do that, these motherfuckers would be dying because they don't know how to live without all these electronics and oh my god, the electricity's out. What do I do? Like we had fucking we had a kerosene heater that we had inside that we would put a pot on top of to boil water or cook whatever canned vegetables or whatever we needed to warm up to have food. We did that for fucking 2 weeks. It was 13 days that we did without power.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, if that shit happened, you'd see people dead in their fucking houses from starvation because they don't know how to do anything for themselves.
One of my husband's best friend that lives not too far, he's just got power put in his house, but it's a family home. He's been, it's several hundred years old. It's crazy.
I grew up in a time where if you wanted something, as far as vegetables, you didn't go to Walmart and buy them. No, you had them in the yard. You tilled up the fucking yard and planted the shit.
Or you went to sell it. You get a seller and pick. You have to have storage.
I spent so many times with my damn thumbs hurting so bad from shelling beans and shit. I mean, fuck. People don't realize it's not about just being from a certain state. It's from the lifestyle that you.
Shit, I'd get me a potted plant.
Square don't know anything about.
Yeah, what about us up north? Are we not country then, since we're not from the south?
No, you're still country if you live in the country. The country is a state of mind. It's like the song JM there, "Country Boy Can Survive." If you can survive on your own, then you can't consider yourself country.
Go take a fucking tent out in the woods and stay out in the woods for 2 or 3 weeks without anything except for a fishing pole, maybe some kindling, shower in the creek.
From North Carolina to South
Don't
Alabama.
tease me with a good time, sir.
Small towns all over this land.
We did that. I mean, fuck.
I've done my fair share of backpacking, but I'd rather take some freeze dried food and whatnot.
No thanks.
Go fishing for trout.
I've never tried trout fished. I'd love to.
You can find a good
go to a spillway.
Camp next to a good river that's not polluted as fuck. Because nowadays you gotta worry about all the radiation and shit that's in the fish that you're eating.
I'm from Arkansas, right?
There you go, Charlie D. You got yourself a girlfriend.
You ever been to Fort Smith?
Y'all are always trying to get Charlie with a girlfriend. My God.
Well, he's much like Square. I think his problems would be solved if he got laid.
How do you know he didn't get laid?
Because he's Charlie D.
He did. Yeah. Wait, I thought him and April. Charlie, ain't you trying to get with April?
No, not really.
No.
Oh,
that was a skit.
April said you divided it like the Red Sea.
I thought you were in like Flynn.
Right?
Oh, I could have been. Everybody offered me about $1,000 to drive over there.
we seen the size of her fist.
They was gonna finance the trip if I filmed the whole way there, but no.
I'll be damned.
Wow, that's awesome. I would have got. You should have got you some money there, Charlie. Shit. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
but I need to cut
we
this
was doing that skit. What was it on Fusions? Anyway, or maybe it was Filthies. I can't remember.
She stuck her whole fist in her mouth, dude. Her whole.
Hey, I love the time. I love the time I spent in Fort Smith. It's a pretty cool
I know
town.
what Fort Smith is.
You ever heard of Pettigene Mountain, right?
Oh, I definitely have. I love Pettigene.
That's right near where our farm is.
Is this all in Arkansas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Arkansas is Pettigene. Yeah. That's Ouachita Mountains.
I like the National Forest. We go riding Jeep trails up there a lot. Talladega's got a National Forest. We ride in.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I don't have a Jeep, but I will ride in them side by sides and stuff and do that. That is fun.
Side by sides are pretty nice. I've always done more four wheeling and dirt biking when I can. Go up to the mountains, and there's still a lot of areas where you go camping for free. Don't have to pay some shit and find some ORV trails.
I used to work all the car shows right there.
Those
Hey,
are the best
Rich,
fishing ponds too.
Rich,
Like the
Rich,
ORV trails that take you up to lakes. That's the ones you want. Those are the best fishing.
read the back check, Rich.
I want to say
Private
thank
check.
you to all y'all for having me up. Shawty, thank you, darling.
No, any time. I mean, you're a
Thoroughly
friend of
enjoy it.
mine. You're a friend of
see
mine.
y'all. I'll see. Yes, you know it, darling.
Yeah,
I'll see y'all.
I've been on here going 3.5 hours. It's right now 7 a.m. I better
Love
I
y'all.
better get see you, Paul. Yeah, Rich, you still on here, dude?
He's been typing in the comments.
It's
His
in the
mic is
chat.
muted. Hey, JM, you definitely better have a good AM stream this morning, man. I'll be listening.
Yeah, I might be in the chat, JM, if I'm awake.
Yeah, I think it'll be on Rich's. Me and Rich are doing it.
Oh, on Rich Newbuck's channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you better not go crazy then, because it's his channel.
Hey, JM, I got to get off here. I appreciate all y'all coming up. I got a question for you, JM. Do you, the private chat, I put a song. Do you care to play a video, song to end my stream with? My internet is pretty shitty. Rich must have nodded off. I just want to spice
I'm
it
here.
up.
I want to feel
All right.
it.
Yeah, I got to get off here, guys. I want to play a video to end it just to be different, you know.
This one you just put in?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming up and talking. It's going on 7 a.m., so I better get some rest if I got some work to do later today.
Doing work, son.
But I
Thank you
love
for
it.
allowing me to be on your live stream.
Charlie, man, you are the man. And don't you ever forget it. Ghost, man, you have a good day, man. I'm always here for an open ear or a friend. You need somebody. JM, man, it's a pleasure having you up. Maybe one day I can get the honor of fusion.
I think
that's no honor.
Just send him a dick pic. He'll come.
He likes them she-mails.
Newbuck,
Good morning, everybody in the chat, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks to everybody in the chat that come. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Let's everybody get some rest and have a good day today.
All right, later.
Hey,
Peace.
JM and I are going live on my channel at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Depending on how long, depending if I'm awake, whatever I say, I might be in the chat, or if you stay up on a couple hours.
There's the link. I'm sure we'll be bullshitting for a while.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, check out this video. They only have like 50 subscribers, bub.
Damn. Well, thanks for having me up.
Dude, you're my homie, man. You're my brother from another mother.
All right.
Okay, Dirt, Petey, thanks for stopping in. Old School Tyler, good morning. Let's fucking get it.
Moving out, I'm spinning around in circles. Time has changed what's on my mind. She still takes my breath away so easy. Now I know I've lost my way through to one of a kind. It's been a long time coming, and I still don't know what to do. Nothing's precious anymore. I could lose myself, and I know I will, but I guess it's only the truth. Find me laying on the floor, living it up tonight. When the walls are up and never gonna give a fuck. It's taking me all this time, and I still feel shady. So crippling up inside. One pump to my gut is feeling like a shoulder run. It's going straight to my mind. So when the dope comes, don't stay home, run along now. Can't stay here forever. I ain't getting paid. And I'm just digging bigger than shit I can fit in this. Now the gate is closing up, I've got to move anyway. So I roam this place, it's a stupid game that I always play, it's infinity, and I've learned what needs to go. Well, there's a hole in my head from when I left, nobody with a body can fix it, it's just taking the time that I spent to be here all on my own. I'm living it up tonight. When the rules are up, they're never gonna give a fuck. It's taking me all this time, and I still feel shady, and I'm crippling up inside. One pump to my gut is feeling like a shorter run. It's going straight to my mind. So when the dope comes, don't stay home, run along now. I can't stay here forever, I ain't getting paid. I'm just digging bigger than shit I can fit in. Now the gate is closing up, I've got to move anyway. And I know that I don't feel, at least I can still comprehend what's true. Know that everybody takes, but I'm just trying to heal. So I'm breathing in to let it go.
Yeah.